Good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 44 of the Drew Pavlu Show. We've been doing this every day for 44 days now, and we are winning so bigly, my friends. We're winning so bigly. I'm starting a live stream on Instagram today as well. Let me see if that's going to work. But let me know where you're watching. Let me know how the stream is looking. Let me know if you can hear the audio well. We're going to start off with an ethno guess a game, very important, and then we'll get into the news of the day. But I want everybody to know you have to trust the plan. Never, ever give in. Always trust the plan. Even during the darkest moments, you never know when the plan is unfolding in positive terms. And have a look at our beautiful Greek Orthodox icons, my friends. We're so happy. We're so happy. What's your tip for tomorrow night? The state of origin, Queenslander, mate. Always Queenslander. But I haven't been following it. Look, my biggest problem when it comes to my Aussiness is probably rugby league. I admit I have to get more around the other football codes, not just the wog ball, the soccer. That is my biggest problem, I'd say. That's probably the way that I struggle to assimilate the most into Australian culture. But apart from that, I still have a healthy respect for the rugby codes. I just appreciate the world ball, the world game, the round ball game. Drew Libin, Radicals Unite. So true, so true. We've got some people are joining. Very good to see. Can't stay long tonight. Just popping in to say good day. Thank you, Delbs. Fly Today says let Noah speak. I think Fly Today should join the show. I've wanted him to join the show for a long time. Fly Today, we would like to have you as a show on the show. Please message the editors and message the officials, the team, and we'll get you on the show. It'll be very important. I've tried to do the Instagram live, but I'm not sure if it's working. Hang on. Okay. I have to click go live. Hang on. I'm starting on Instagram tonight as well, my friends. Let me know if you're watching on Instagram. Let me know how it looks. I hope it's not too bad. This is one of the only times. Let me know if you're watching on Instagram. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try have the feed up, but we'll play Ethno Guesser. It's a very important game. You're discussing and you're trying to work out the different ethnicities of the world. It's very fascinating. People across the world love this game. I certainly have a healthy respect for it. Then I was thinking to watch maybe the Phidias Cowlin one. I was thinking to watch Phidias on the Cowlin show, how he was destroyed on that. I think that would be very interesting. But I see that we've got some people joining on Instagram. Thank you very much, everybody who's joining on Instagram. And as I've said on the Drew Pavlu show, we will talk to anybody. We will debate anybody from the left or the right. So please, I encourage everybody to get in touch. If you would, Hesima says long time no see. I think that's a Tibetan. Very cool. Thank you very much. And as I said, guys, I'll debate anybody. If you're on my Instagram and you want to debate, get in touch with the show. Get in touch with the management team, which is just actually me, and we'll organize time. I'm debating anybody. I will fight anybody. I'll debate anybody. I'm asking questions. I'll answer any questions. I want your mum and dad on the show. Actually, I will have Nicholas Pavlu on the show sometime this week. Nicholas Pavlu has committed that he will be on the show. That will be a very important stream. I think the entire people of the world are really interested in that, and people across the world are very interested. Oh, I'm Yun Si, Michael. Hello, Michael. How you going? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. Debate your dad. Yeah, we'll look into it. Drew, you need to get Big Spence on the Drew Pavlich show to debate Christianity. I'm actually debating Richard Spencer soon. It'll be very interesting. Andrew Landew says, commend the Jake Tapper book to you. Unbelievable stuff. Was a big fan of Joe Biden, but the cover-up explained in that book is a disgrace. I'll have to read that. It's very interesting. You believe this guy fly today, huh? What if he'll turn into B tomorrow? Great idea. Phidias get wrecked. Always funny to see. Thoughts on Macron's wife smacking him? Let's watch that, actually. That's a very important thing. So guys, if you're just tuning in, I do have the news that I will actually be debating Richard Spencer this week at some point. Richard Spencer is famous as the guy who founded the alt-right. We're going to be doing a debate. It'll be very interesting. It'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. Let's cover the important news that Macron.
A playful push or something more. The French president is tonight.
I've got a message on my Instagram. I was in China recently. Can I send an email to you? Please send an email to me, but please only do it if it's safe for you. I wouldn't want you to get in any trouble. And we've got 15 people tuning in on YouTube right now. I think 200 on Twitter. Guys, if you're on Twitter, I'd really encourage you to go over to my YouTube. We're really trying to build up the YouTube. We're building up the subscriber base there. We've got 8,500 people there. And yes, we're just streaming every single day for 100 days at the very least. And we will build this thing up. I actually see my mum has tuned into the show. I say hello to my mum. Thank you for watching. It's always great to have the parental support. They might not, maybe they don't realize, but I'm on my way to building up a very grand YouTube studio. I will be able to fund my life. I promise them. My mum says hello. Hello, mum. How you going? Thanks for tuning in. Very important. We've got so many people watching. Even my mum's watching. I've got 21 people on YouTube right now. If you're on YouTube, guys, please leave a like. It would be great if you can leave a like. The more likes you leave on my YouTube video, the more YouTube will recommend it in the algorithm. So that would be excellent if you can do that. And we're building up the show. We're building up the show. Now let's discuss the important news of Macron being slapped by his wife. I think this is very
downplaying the moment. He was shoved in the face by his wife. The incident unfolding in front of the cameras in Vietnam and going global.
Touchdown in Vietnam.
Spencer is Hanania on steroids. Yes, but it's going to be very interesting. Obviously, this is a guy who literally founded the alt-right. It'll be very interesting to discuss. Drew, what do you think about how Macron and his wife met? Obviously, it's quite cooked. He was literally a school student and he seduced his high school teacher. Obviously, that's quite mentally crazy. But honestly, I mean, maybe we just have to respect the grind. Maybe we have to respect the grind. We've got a chat message on Instagram. Dom says sup. Hello, Dom. How you going? I've got a chat message on YouTube. Does your mum support Enosis? I'll have to ask her, but I think, being brought up, everybody was taught that we were Greek Cypriots. So I guess my family were probably supporters of Enosis. My mum has added to the Instagram chat. She says Macron seduced him. She's a pedo. Well, dude, you have to consider, mum. Macron was obviously a very powerful individual. He's obviously got he's obviously a very smart person. Obviously quite powerful in the sense that he was able to seduce his high school teacher. It's quite scary in a way. But I don't know. My mum reckons that Macron's wife is a pedo because she seduced him when he was a high school student. But I think when you consider Emmanuel Macron is somebody who is a world soul of history. He's somebody who has maybe Napoleon's soul within him. And I think when you consider that fact, I think you have to consider the fact that maybe it was he who was able to seduce the teacher. And it's obviously not a good thing. I'm not endorsing it, but my mum says she was in a position of power as his teacher. I mean, sure, I think you're right, mum. But obviously Macron was quite special in the sense that he's the special one. He's got a kind of a Napoleonic streak within him. Landew, very important. I'm just going to fix the camera a little bit, guys. I love this comment by Landew. It's very important. He goes, they are French. It is allowed. She probably taught her whole class to smoke cigarettes. I think Landew is probably correct that this is a very French thing for teachers to do this. It's obviously I'm not endorsing the French cultural practices, but It's certainly maybe a cultural practice that we don't understand here in the Anglosphere, the English-speaking world, but it does seem to be something that's inherent to the French. And Mr. F says, I agree. Ole says, hello to Mrs. Pavlou. Good job on raising Drew. Very well said. Very well said. And I want to thank everybody who's tuning in to the Instagram. This is the first time I've been streaming on Instagram. We've got the mum watching, which is very powerful. I see Jack Davis. Hello, Jack. How you going? People from school, I remember. Lita taught us that it's never too late to experience teenage love. Bridget Macron learned this important lesson from Nabokov. That's very disturbing, Surf Sherpa, but a very powerful and disturbing thought. What's this conspiracy theory floating around that Macron's wife is a man? Well, Candace Owens is very insistent with this. She believes that she's proved that she is a man. I don't think that's true. I think Candace Owens is profoundly mentally ill, but it's certainly a theory that exists in the ether, in the universe. And I see, guys, we've got 30 live viewers on YouTube right now. That's great. I'm very thankful for everybody who's tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. If you're watching on Instagram, consider perhaps moving across to my YouTube. It's a lot easier to watch on the YouTube, and I would appreciate everybody tuning in. My mum says, yes, Bridget Macron has a penis. I'm not sure about that, mum, but it's certainly a theory that I see people pushing around the world today. So, for example, Candace Owens. I'm not sure if I agree with my mum that Bridget Macron has a penis, but it's certainly something my mum does seem to believe. I'm not sure. I think my mum likes Candace Owens. Obviously, I'm not a fan of Candace Owens, but what can you do? Macron was separated from her when his parents forced him to study in pairs and came back when he graduated despite his parents' wishes. I'm sharing this here in good faith to all, regardless of the views on the conflict. I'd love to get your thoughts, Drew. I didn't even see the guy's comment. Oh, it's a Candace Owens theory. Never mind. I agree with Drew's mum. I'm not sure if I agree with my mum. I'm not sure with... Macron was 15 and the slapper was 39 and his drama teacher. Even by French standards, that is exotic. It is very exotic. And my mum is very insistent. My mum's tuning in to the Instagram live. She's very insistent that Bridget Macron has a penis. She's mentioned this to me many times. She's argued this to me at family lunches and dinners. It's something I don't necessarily agree with. It's certainly a theory. It's certainly something that's interesting to consider. I don't like to consider that because I don't like thinking about things like that. But my mum is certainly a big believer in the idea that Bridget Macron has a penis. And you know what, guys? That's the beauty of the Western civilization. That's the beauty of Western civilization and freedom of speech. You can really hold to your own beliefs, and you can just really find your own way in life. Very powerful, very powerful. We do have quite a few people in the live chat on YouTube saying that Bridget Macron has a penis. I don't agree with it, but I will not be banning anybody because I am going to try and support free speech here. Lol, is this Drew's actual mum? It is unfortunately my actual mum. Candace learned from Alex Jones how to play Insane to make it profitable. This one, I think you missed it. Give love a chance. Drew, thoughts on George Ganitis? I think that guy should be burnt in hell. Macron is the president of France, and who are you? I'm not criticizing him. I like Emmanuel Macron. My mum just seems to really believe that his wife has a penis. I don't agree with that. I don't actually believe that, but my mum seems... Pablo says, it's true, mate. Just accept it. I'm not sure about that, but Macron should catch a DV charge now to restore his masculinity in the eyes of the French public. I disavow that comment. I don't agree with you there. And we've got some people in the chat saying that Michelle Obama also has a penis. I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree with my mum on that stance. My mum says in the chat, any woman who pushes her husband like that likely has a penis. Again, mum, I'm not sure if I agree with you on that. I'm not sure I agree with you that Emmanuel Macron's wife has a penis. I'm not sure I agree with that. But I respect your right to freedom of expression, mum. I love you. Of course I love you no matter what.
The plane door opens and the waiting cameras film far more than a presidential wave. Emmanuel Macron.
That's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. So my mum believes that this is proof that Macron he's married to a woman with a penis. And again, I disagree with my mum. She's in the chat on Instagram. She's watching the live stream on Instagram. I strongly disagree with what my mum's saying, but obviously I love her because she is my mum. I see what the heart desires. Thank you for that comment, Smoochie. Someone else says Michelle Obama has a 9-incher. That's disgusting, guys. And I want to say that I actually really disavow what you're saying. That's just disgusting. That's disgusting. By the way, guys, it's really good. We've got 32 people watching live on YouTube right now. Thank you so much. If you're watching live on YouTube, please leave a like. The more likes you leave on the video, YouTube will recommend it to more people and we'll have a larger audience. So I'd really appreciate it if you can leave a like on YouTube. I agree with you, Drew. Mums are always right. I mean, we do love our mums. And a lot of people on the YouTube are saying hello to Drew's mum. I think people are looking into too much. He probably said a silly joke and she shushed him. It's so funny he stares at the camera immediately after. Is the fact that Mrs. Macron gave birth to 3 children not supportive of the contention that she's a female? Actually, I want to know my mum's thoughts on that. Mum, if you're still watching on Instagram, could you let us know your answer to that question, please? Because we know that Bridget Macron has 3 children. So could you let us know how you think she had 3 children, but she's also a man? That would be, I'm interested in my mum's theorizing here. I would like to know how she comes up with that idea, but I'm interested. I take it as him trying to hug Bridget after an argument and her being like, nah, fuck off. We've all been there. We've all been there. Am I right, fellas? Am I right, fellas? We've all been there. We've all been there. So my mum comments, yes, sure. Okay. Mum, what's your answer on the theory? What's your answer there? Hang on. You know what? Let me send my live stream to my mum. I'd actually be interested in hearing her talk. I'll ask if she can join. My mum says we need to see her giving birth. I don't agree with that, but thank you, Mum. I've actually sent the link to my mum. I'll see if my mum wants to join the live stream. I would love to talk to her about the powerful idea that Emmanuel Macron's wife is actually a man. I disagree with my mum, but we love our mums and we always listen to them as far as we can manage it. And I want to say thank you to all the Tibetans who are tuning in. Most of the people tuning in to my live stream on Instagram are Tibetan, and I appreciate it. Drew, mate, real quick, who did you vote for? I put 1 Labour. I put Greens last. My mum said, I'm in PJs, but I'm open to doing a debate with you at another stage. Mum, just you don't have to be, you can just have your face in the stream. My mum says Labour is gay. Again, we've got different political views, Mum, but I love you nevertheless. My mum certainly has different views to me. I think she is a big supporter of MAGA. Again, that is not something I agree with. My mum has said, no, I'm not going to join right now. I don't look hot. Okay, Mum, that's, I don't like you talking like that. She says, I don't have makeup on. Okay, Mum. Well, look, at some point, I would really like to have my mum on the stream and we can discuss these pressing issues. Pressing issues like, for example, the question of Bridget Macron, her status. I believe that Bridget Macron is a woman. My mum believes otherwise. And listen, I won't necessarily denounce my mum straight away because I do love my mum. And I want to say as well, guys, yes, thank you so much. We've got 35 people on YouTube right now. 35 people, that's really good. Thank you so much. Please leave a like. We've got 11 likes on the video. If we can get to 20 likes, I believe YouTube will show up to more people, so it'd be great. Adopted and giving birth is sort of contrary. Easy Money says, I love your mum. She is very funny. I think I get a lot of humor from my mum. She's quite crazy. I think I get a lot of humor from her. TLS says, hey from Taiwan, thanks for all your good work, bravery, and advocacy. Thank you. It's great to have some people watching live from Taiwan. That's very cool. Thank you so much. Free Taiwan. I love Taiwan. My mum's now fighting with somebody in the chat on Instagram because someone said you look like a yaya, and she's now fighting with them. Amazing. Just amazing stuff here. A new conspiracy theory. Drew and Destiny have the same mum. At least their beliefs are the same, which is strange. Does Destiny's mum believe in like Trump and like all this stuff? Is Destiny's mum like a MAGA person? Interesting. My mum is a MAGA person. What can you do? I've had so many arguments with her, so many debates over the years. Dead End says, why Labour? They're Muslim first. I think that's a bit of a ridiculous comment, Dead End. Drew, when you voted Labour, what metrics did you expect to start improving? Listen, I am not happy with the direction of Albanese. I have said I call on Albanese to follow what Keir Starmer is doing in Britain. I think he needs to lower migration. He needs to properly address the housing crisis. Con says, fuck, I'm sorry. It's my fault for derailing this podcast to wild conspiracy theories on Macron. No, don't apologize. We've got a comment from Peter Samios on the Instagram stream. Yaya Pavlu, when is Drew going to make Cypriot babies? We've got a crazy and wild stream on Instagram right now, guys. And then now we've got a comment from Jonathan, and Jonathan says, there's nothing wrong with a man hitting another man. And I think he's saying that Bridget Macron is a man. Guys, I'm disavowing it. I'm actually surprised by how many people on the stream believe that Bridget is a man, Bridget Macron. I believe that Emmanuel Macron is married to a woman. I think it's quite surprising that a lot of people have this idea that she's Drew's mum. Someone responds to you and says that that gay is good. So when you say Labour is gay, it's not bad. Lazy Muscle says, I want to laugh at Phidias. We'll go to Phidias soon. Drew, sorry I'm saying this, but your mum sadly spreads the conspiracy theories about Macron's wife, just like my own mother. I think every single person on earth, their mum believes in like MAGA conspiracy theories and like Bridget Macron being a man and stuff. It's fascinating. Easy Money says, please bring your mum on stream. We'll actually do it this week. Mum, when can you come over and do a stream? Maybe Saturday, Mum? It'd be awesome. We'll have a proper debate. Phidias should be forced to live with the Russians. Well said. UNSW student and Destiny viewer here, lol. Keep up the good work doing political commentary and advocacy in Australia. Thank you, Jared. It's great to have you here. Very cool to have some Australian patriots. My mum confirms that she will debate on the weekend. That will be very powerful. Thank you, Mum. We're very excited. She said we're going to do a proper debate on the weekend. Thank you, Mum. It's going to be really exciting. We will discuss the big questions. We'll discuss your argument that Bridget Macron is a man. I do disagree. As I've said many times, I do disagree with that idea. We will debate it on the stream on the weekend, Mum. Thank you very much. And listen, guys, we're on episode 43 of the Drew Pavlu Show. If you've been tuning in, I appreciate it. If this is your first time watching, subscribe to the show on YouTube. It's a lot easier to watch it on YouTube. I'm streaming on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram as well right now. But I encourage everybody to go to the YouTube. It's a lot easier to watch on YouTube. And that's where I'm really putting a lot of my effort in. We've been building up a lot more subscribers there recently. And we're almost at 40 live viewers right now on YouTube. That's great, guys. Thank you so much. Please leave a like as well on the YouTube video. We'll reach more people. So I just want to encourage everyone again who's watching the video on YouTube, please leave a like. We will get more people watching. Destiny's mum is a huge MAGA fan. That's literally the same as my mum. My mum is saying that my mum is saying that she's going to wear a MAGA hat to our debate on the weekend. We will see what happens. Amit says Hassan is unbanned. Yeah, what a disgrace. What a disgrace. I blackpilled my mum on Trump. Thank fuck. Good on you, Free October. Conspiracy, is Drew straight with that haircut? What's wrong with my haircut? It's a very normal. This is a very regular haircut. I don't understand. I don't understand what's wrong with my haircut. It's not a long haircut. It's a very normal haircut. I strongly disagree with this notion. I see as well, we've got Alex Smock watching on Instagram. Hello, Alex. How you going? Nate Vendor. Hello, Nate. How you going? We've got to catch up, mate. Good to see you, Nate. We've got to do some kind of filming in the South China Sea. Absolutely. Oh, by the way, wow, we've just hit 45 live viewers on YouTube. That's excellent, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, if you're watching on the YouTube, please leave a like. Help us reach more people. Gee, that's awesome. We're almost at 50 people, and I don't even have a guest. The show is rising, my friends. Why am I not surprised that Drew's mum is a nutter? She's not a nutter. She's a lovely lady. We love my mum. Do you still spar with Jackson Hinkle? I haven't seen Jackson Hinkle in a long time. I feel like he's fallen off a bit. Fuck, Candace is the new Alex Jones, isn't she? She makes cooked conspiracy theories look hip. She reminds me of Storm from The Boys. Free bad empanada. Fuck bad empanada. Drew, have you seen the Hamas tactic? Blah, blah, blah. Why does your mum love MAGA? Mum, my mum says, should I watch you on your YouTube? Sure, dude. Do you want to comment on the YouTube live chat, mum? Everybody's in the YouTube live chat. A lot more people are watching on YouTube. I've noticed that Candace's transvestigation is really popular among conservative women. I don't even know what's happening. Can we watch that?
He looks.
My mum comments. She says nothing wrong with nutters. So true. Should we watch the Candace Owens thing on Bridget Macron? I think it would actually be funny. It'd be so stupid, but so funny. If Labor panders too much to the progressive wing, Penny Wong doing stuff like The Voice, they risk their mandate. They need to focus on actual issues like migration, cost of living, and housing. I agree with you there. Drew, tell your mum that she's Greek. She's not white enough for MAGA. Full respect, Drew's mum, but I'm just being honest. That's all. The Greeks, as we all know, are the pure Aryans. Please, guys. Alex Smock has gone over to the YouTube. He says, hello, sir. You have one of the most normal haircuts I've ever seen. Thank you so much, Alex Mock. I really appreciate it. Counterpoints is here. He says, like the stream. Thank you so much, Counterpoints. Counterpoints, if you've got time, I'd love to have you on the stream and we can watch Candace Owens and her theorizing about Bridget Macron being a man. It would be very funny. Counterpoints, let me know if you've got time. I'll send you the stream link. Hey, Drew. Love you, bro. Thank you so much. Morning from New England, Drew. Wow, we've got some people in America. Beautiful guys. Thank you so much for tuning in from America. That's excellent. The Drew Pavlu Show is really becoming an international sensation, I think. And my mum says she's going over to the YouTube. Thank you so much, Mum. Drew, I like your short, slick back haircut. It suits you. Thank you so much. Errol says 45. Wow, rising. We started off with 15 live viewers. And we're now almost getting to 50 some days, even without guests. It's very good, guys. Thank you so much. Say the N-word for free speech on YouTube. I'm not going to be doing that. Debate some Nazis. I don't know what I'm excited for more, the debate with Drew's mum or Richard Spencer. I'm excited for both debates. Yes, Drew, totally normal haircut slay. My mum is not MAGA. She thinks Trump is an idiot, but she does believe in some of the MAGA conspiracy theories. For example, COVID vaccines and Macron's my mum loves the COVID stuff. Can you please send a link to your mum to join the stream? I did actually send my mum a link to join the stream, and she said, no, not today because she's going to bed, but she said she will debate us on Saturday. Bad Empanada has a certain commonality with the Prophet of Islam. That's why he escaped to Argentina like a Nazi. I don't know what Dead End is talking about here, but it's fascinating comment. Thank you for that comment. And I want to say thank you, everyone who's watching on the Instagram. Going over to the YouTube, I really recommend it. You can go to the link in my bio and watch on YouTube. It's a lot easier there. Like the stream. Do you support Greece retaking Constantinople? Look, I don't think that's very viable. I don't think that's possible. But thank you for the suggestion. Is there a reason your mum can't just call with the cam off? Yeah, good question. I did say that to her. Here in Kansas, we've got someone watching in Kansas. Do you know how powerful this is, guys? We've got people watching in Kansas. How powerful. Aaron says hello. Hello, Aaron. How are you going? Good evening to you. And Steve says good day, Champion Drew. Hello, Steve. Thanks for joining every stream. I appreciate your support, mate. It's a golden dawn for Drew's channel. No, I'm against the golden dawn. Not funny. Drew, what does your mum look like? There's photos of my mum online if you type in Drew Pavlu mum. What's the debate about tonight? My mum wanted to debate me on the question of whether Emmanuel Macron is married to a man. And I don't know about that, but it's certainly an idea that she has. And I'm not gonna. We love our mums. We all agree with our mums as much as we can. Your mum is an Aussie battler, true blue Aussie hard worker. The current generation of young complainers, they feel like it's so weak, hence why they like Trump. Just my 2 cents. Thank you, Dodo, for your suggestion. What are you debating, Spencer, about? Can we help you prep? I think we'll debate a little bit about Christianity. That'll be interesting. It's funny. I think Richard Spencer actually likes my pro-Ukraine takes and stuff like that. He seems to retweet me a lot. But he does believe that Jesus is a fake historical figure. I think that's silly. Hey, Drew, I'm near Boston. That's so cool. Honestly, so many American viewers here. Thank you, guys. Let us sleep and lock in for Saturday. Good idea. Holy Roman Empire. So true. Why won't you debate Bad Empanada and prove him wrong? What's the debate, dude? He's just terrorized my family. He did death threats against my mum. He's a psycho. I got a question by Charlie on Instagram. Are you a Christian, Drew? I am a Christian. As you can see from my beautiful Greek icons here, I am a Greek Orthodox Christian. That's my family history. I love it. It's beautiful. Hey, I remember Alex Mock from the year I did Super. We all love Smock. He's a great patriot. Will you debate your mum on the Jewish question? No, we're not doing that. Drew is smashing the 100 days of YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, 43 days in. Did you believe when I said that I'd stream every day for 100 days? Did you believe we'd get 43 days in? It's very powerful. Drew, would you build a set for your show in the future? Yeah, dude, I really want to. It's just a question of financing. So I really, look, my long-term goal is I would like to try and, I really want to try and make this a professional occupation for myself. I'd like to try and I'd like to try and grow my show to the point where I can actually make money from this thing. And if you're watching on YouTube, guys, consider a super chat. I would love that. I'd be very appreciative. I'm hoping long term to be able to build the show up to the point that I can actually make a living off it, and then eventually, yeah, I'd love to build a proper studio. And I've got a question by Peter. Drew, do you go to church? Listen, I don't go to church enough. I'm not as good a Christian as I should be. I'm not a perfect Christian, unfortunately, but I do hold to the central tenets of the faith. I love Jesus, etc. And it's a personal thing for me. But look, I agree. I got to go to church more. But there's a lot of beautiful Greek Orthodox churches in Brisbane. Can you ask your mum if she thinks Michelle Obama and Melania Trump are also men? My mum thinks Michelle Obama is a man. I believe that we've had that debate and discussion before. I've disagreed with her very strongly. Charlie said collab with Friendly Geordies. I've actually offered to debate him. I've offered to debate him. By the way, hello, Matthew Porter. Thanks for joining, mate. We've got some people from my school joining in. Very cool, very cool. We've got the main stream is on YouTube right now, guys. We've got 40 people watching live on YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram, you can go across to my YouTube. It's a lot easier to watch. And let's see how many likes we've got on the YouTube video. I really encourage everybody to leave a like, guys, because it helps YouTube with the algorithm recommending it to more people. We've got 21 likes. Thank you so much. And I think that's why we're growing and we're building up, seeing more people. Thank you so much. Please leave a like if you're on YouTube. Very much appreciate it, guys. Bro, it's 6:30 a.m. for me. Again, I want to say sorry to my followers who are in North America. I have long-term said that I want to try and do morning streams Australia time, so that I can reach you guys more easily. Thank you so much, Steve. He says, respect your parents or else. Thank you for the super chat, Steve. Very kind of you. I appreciate it, mate. And guys, if you're watching on YouTube, consider a super chat. It's a very, very beautiful thing if you can do a super chat. It helps me make this show a reality. Isn't Spencer now reformed? I mean, that's an open question. Do you guys think Richard Spencer is now a liberal? I mean, he endorsed Kamala Harris. It's very interesting. What does your mum think about Palestine? I don't know. I haven't talked to her about Palestine, mate. The iconic jacket. I wear it every day. It's very comfortable. I've got a nice comment from a Tibetan on my Instagram stream. We love you, bro. Good luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate my friends in the Tibetan community. I always love Tibet. Drew, your set is fine. Just need more screens. Yeah, true. I think I need to get a better camera, and I think I need to get a better mic. That's what I would like to do. So listen, guys, I'm saving up for this stuff long term. If you want to do a super chat, send $5 my way. It's going to go towards improving the show, and I'd appreciate it, guys. Drew, you need to e-beg, like, subs, and super chat more. I'm trying my best. Now, guys, if you're on the YouTube, you have to leave a like. Please sign in to your YouTube account and leave a like so that YouTube will recommend us to more people. And I'm going to e-beg for some donations. If you're watching the stream, you can add a super chat. That's an option on the stream. You can add $5 or something. You can help me buy more equipment for my show, etc. Drew, do you have any specific thoughts on Dr. Pepper? Good drink, good drink. I haven't drunk that since I was a kid. Does your mum find Donald Trump attractive? I think my mum has said that Trump is hot. I disagree with her on that idea. Geordie's does not debate. Yeah, I agree. Are there many Greeks in Brisbane? Melbourne has many. Melbourne has a huge Greek community. It's a lot smaller in Brisbane. Peter says, I'm a Greek from Brisbane. There are lots of Greeks in Brisbane, but it's a lot smaller than Melbourne. I got locked in a building with Geordies for 2 hours once. You're so lucky, mate. Geordies with nipples protruding. Yes, it's a very disturbing thought. Remember when Milo Yiannopoulos was a thing? What a fall from grace. You know, Milo has said that he will come on the Drew Pavlich show to debate with me sometime. So that would be interesting. That would be interesting. You know what's funny? I think a lot more of these like right-wing, far-right figures are willing to come on the show. I've been trying to find socialists and leftists to come on the show, and it's hard to find them. Don't cater to the Seppo. Australia first. Clem Shorten has donated. Bill Shorten's daughter, $2.99. Thank you so much, Clem Shorten. I salute you. Thank you so much. And remember, Clem, we want you to get Bill Shorten on the stream sometime. I reckon we would crack 500 live viewers. It would be huge. We've got to help you. We've got to have that happen, Clem. Please ask your dad. Tell him to come on the Drew Pavlich show. I'll interview him about his time in federal politics, and we will get hundreds and hundreds of people watching, and we will build the Drew Pavlich show up. And then I'll have more legitimacy because I will be the bloke who has interviewed Bill Shorten. I will not just be the crazy guy debating Nazis. That would be great. Would you want to be a political commentator? If so, for Australia, the US, or just world affairs? Yeah, guys, listen. What I'm trying to basically do is I'm trying to make it as a political commentator online right now. You look at what people like Friendly Geordies do. That's what I'm basically trying to do. YouTube, streaming, debates. And I'm trying to do that. And listen, I'm very lucky that I've got a good audience across Twitter and stuff like that. I'm trying to build it up on YouTube as well. I'm trying to build it up on YouTube because Twitter is very unstable now with Elon Musk. We've got to build up an audience on YouTube as well. I'm trying to build that up on different platforms so that I won't get banned. And I want to say thank you to Clem Shorten once more for $3. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. 70% of it will go towards that at least. How spastic is Trump at Arlington Military Cemetery? What did he do today? Drew, you look so warm and comfortable. I'm so happy. I got this beautiful desk, guys. I got this beautiful desk. It's beautiful. We fucking love this desk. And I'm very nice in this comfortable, warm jacket. We're very happy. Macron is a world historical figure. No one has previously attempted center-left governance in France. He transcends conventional mortality. So powerful. I love that comment by Sir Sherpa. He's a very funny account on Twitter. I think everyone should go and follow him. He's a very funny account. And I'm going to get a lunch with him in Australia sometime. And I'd love to have him on the show sometime. Geordie sucks, man. Yes, I would love to debate Geordies. I have a lot of disagreements with Geordies. But you make enough to comfortably sustain yourself now. It might be time to get some Soros bucks. Unfortunately, I do not have Soros bucks. I'm making about $2,000 from Twitter a month, and which is really good. I'm very lucky when I've got that. I make a couple $100s from Patreon, a couple $100, I think about $300, $400 from YouTube. I'm just below the ability to cover my rent. Obviously, I've got other living expenses as well, but we're almost at the point where I'm able to cover my rent. So I want to thank as well all the people who've been watching and helping that happen. It's a really kind thing. Milo, there's a blast from the past. One can't deny Drew's commitment. I'm trying very hard, guys. I've been trying very hard. 43 days in. Oh, that would be great. A Milo versus Drew debate would be great. It'd be very funny. Talk to Biko Constantinis. Actually, that would be good. I'll have him on the show. I'll do that. Biko Constantinis. Actually, yeah, I'd have him for sure. That'd be really interesting. I'll get him on the show for sure. Bill Shorten against Drew Pavlik would be absolute cinema. I agree. I think that would be total kino. I'll try, boss. I'll have some chats with him. You're very awesome, Clem. We really support you. You should come on the show sometime as well, Clem. Thank you so much. Elba makes Shorten look like Churchill. No, I think Shorten is a great figure. I really like Shorten. I've met him one time. He was very nice to me. We love Bill Shorten. You can always have a beer with the races, but with the socials, you have to worry about it being gluten-free. Thank you, Dodo, for your comment. Drew, can you pull up that Daily Mail article about you and your mum? It's hilarious. Okay, I'll get that one up. That's pretty funny, actually. Let me get that one up.
Stunned, realizes the media is watching and says hello. The two.
How funny is it? I get pushed by Bridget McConnell and then he goes, "Hi, guys." Watch this.
Presidential wave.
Oh, my
Emmanuel
God.
Macron shoved in the face.
He gets shoved in the face and then he goes, "Hey, guys." It's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. I love Macron. He's such a funny bloke. Such a funny bloke. You need to figure out your vision for what you want your show to be. Debates, news, research, opinion pieces. I think it's all of that, guys. I think it's all about that. We've got debate. We're going to have debates on here. We're covering the news. We've got research. We've got opinion pieces. We're chatting as well. So there's all sorts of different things. I love doing lots of different things on the show. You should try and call into the Majority Report and debate Sam Cedar. Okay, I'll look into this. What's your thoughts on the monarchy? I think the current system in Australia is pretty good. I think the current system is pretty good. I've got a comment on Instagram by Charlie. I'm an Aussie in France right now. I haven't met a single person who likes him yet. I think you're right. I think he's very unpopular in France. But you know what? I think Macron is a very funny guy, and I think he's very cool. And honestly, respect to him. I love how he gets pushed by Bridget, and then he goes, "Oh, hey guys, it's so beautiful." I'm gonna get up the funny article with my mum. I obviously planned that with my mum. It's very funny. When I was running for the office in 2022, I did like a day of campaigning with my mum, and it was kind of funny. We had some jokes, and my mum was just basically like, "Please vote Drew. I'm sick of him. Get him out of the house." It was very funny. It was actually very funny. And then the funny thing is, even though me and my mum are both in on the joke, even though we're both funny people with some humor, the tankies, the communists, like to use this against me and go, "Oh wow, Drew's parents hate him." No, my parents actually are funny people, and we have jokes together. Watch this, guys.
You're a handsome devil dog.
I literally edited this video. It's so funny. Have a look at this. Senate candidate's mother delivers brutal takedown of her son in hilarious political ad as she begs voters to elect him. "As I need him out of the house. I'm fucking sick of him." It's actually goated. How can people criticize me? How can people attack me? This is funny as hell. Sorry for being funny. Sorry for being funny, guys. The mother of an independent Senate candidate has backed her son's campaign by begging, "Please vote for him. I need him out of the house. I'm fucking sick of him." How can people get mad at me? I'm fucking funny. I organized all of this. I told my mum the funny lines to say. It's fucking funny. Sorry for being funny. Sorry for having some fucking humor. Talk with Tarek Brooker. Actually, yeah, I would like to have Tarek Brooker on. Somebody tell Tarek Brooker that I'd like to have him on the show. People too serious, man. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, dude, it's fucking funny. How do people get so fucking pissed off at me? They can't even have any humor at all. Tankies don't understand humor. That's epic. Better than your fighter pilot ad. Landy, thank you for watching. This was some of my best work. I actually helped my mum come up with the funny lines for the show. Drew, your mother is pro-Israel. I don't think she even has a take on Israel-Palestine, guys. Like she just likes Trump. I don't think she covers like foreign policy. Leftists can't handle comedy. Tankies don't understand.
You're a handsome devil dog.
Look how good this ad is.
Please vote for Drew. I need him out of the house. I want peace. I want quiet, and I'm fucking sick of him.
Yep.
Can you just pretend it's my son?
Do you guys like how serious my face was in the video? It's actually so funny. Have a look at this. Yep. I put on such a serious face for the video to make it funny. Sorry that people can't have a sense of humor. Sorry that I'm fucking funny. Andrew Landew says, everyone sensible is pro-Israel. So true, Mr. Landew. Idris says, lol, she's so funny. Yeah, dude, literally, like, I literally get my sense of humor from my mum. Sorry to the loser tankies who are so sad and have no humor in their lives. Your mum is probably my age. You're probably right, Steve. Leftists are miserable. So true. I'll watch the whole... Okay, we'll watch the whole thing, guys. Okay.
You're a handsome devil, darling. Please vote for Drew. I need him out of the house. I want peace. I want quiet, and I'm fucking sick of him. Yep. Can you just pretend it's my son? Throw it straight in the bin, darling.
Can you pretend it's my son? I'll throw it straight in the bin. And it was just this quiet Asian lady. I love it.
Good.
So good.
Good boy. Pretend.
Oh, good, thank you.
Look at... My mum's a fucking good actor. Look at how good her facial expression is here.
Oh, good, thank you.
Dude, this is where I get it from. This is where I get my humor from. Sorry to the miserable tankies who are like, oh, Drew's parents hate him. We fucking filmed a funny video. Sorry for being funny.
Darling. Are you going to vote on Saturday, darling? Just for my son, just pretend.
I'm British. I'm not.
Pretend.
Oh, yes.
That was fucking funny, dude. Look at her facial expression. My mum's great humor, great lady. If Drew was committed, he would activate TTS. Guys, how do I activate TTS? I actually don't know how to do that. Can you guys recommend how to... Can somebody tell me how to advocate TTS streaming? That's where you pay and the AI reads out the voice, right? What's your cactus's name? He needs a name. Guys, help me name the cactus, the Freedom Cactus. Help me name the cactus for the show, guys. I'm trying to go back up through the old comments. As a kid, I got annoyed at the political commentators on TV because I thought they should get a real job. When I grew up, I realized having a real job is shit. I do not want a real job. I do not want a real job. I've been offered the ability to train under a master lawyer, and I could have a great career in that. And look, I do like the law, and I'm going to do that as the backup option. But my heart, my passion is in being an annoying online political commentator. And I hope that I can get to the level of someone like Destiny where I can make this a full-time profession. If I could make the same money as a lawyer, but just chatting shit online, I would be so much happier doing the latter. Do you know Algerian resistance was also called terrorists? You know, like Hamas. Dude, the Algerian resistance was disgusting. They carried out so many atrocities. You could easily be like someone in a similar lane with your politics, but enough to make yourself unique. But you would, of course, have to balance how much you want to talk about US versus AU. Listen, I like talking about both. I like talking about both Australia, America, world politics. I like everything. I heard Bill Shorten speak at a Ukraine support rally. It was great. A powerful moral force. He's a great guy. Drew, your mum is so base. Good luck for the rest of the stream. I need to sleep. Thank you so much, Shade, for watching. I appreciate it. Easy money says scroll down. Okay, I'm going to go back. I gave your South Australia Senate candidates like my 7th preference in 2022. Good to know. Good to know. That's very funny. Thank you for that. Drew, I asked before if you can interview Susan Layard, present. Yes. I'll see if I can. I'll contact the Liberal Party leader's opposition office, and we'll try to organize that. Call the cactus Adu. Call the cactus Kanye West. Call it Spiky. You should swap your Orthodox and cactus position. Call the cactus Fortress and your Greek Orthodox symbols Righteous. Actually, that's a good idea. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try swap that. Let's see. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna swap. I'm going to swap this. Actually, yeah, I think this is actually a good idea because I think it'll be more visible. Good idea. I didn't even think of that. How beautiful is this setup, by the way, guys? How beautiful is this setup? I spent a couple $100s on these beautiful Orthodox icons. Maybe someone would say it was a bad financial investment, but I think it's beautiful. It warms my soul and it protects our stream. And as I've said, they are the guardians of the fortress of righteousness. These Christian icons, they guard our show from the from the forces of wickedness and evil that come from the communists and the tankies and the fascists. Free tip, create a second account, Drew Pavlu Clips. Get someone to clip short 5 to 10 minute highlights from your streams and upload them as separate videos with your own clickbaity titles and pics. I agree with you, A-Person. I've got to do that. I'll try to do that. Tankies love to pretend that terrorist designation isn't on a spectrum. Imagine comparing the ANC to Hamas, thinking just because they're both designated that they're the same. Cringe. Yeah, it's fucking dumb, isn't it? Actually, guys, thank you for the suggestion of putting this stuff on the left. I think it's actually a lot better. I think it's a lot better. I think it looks nice now. I think it looks really good. actually, I think it actually ties it together quite nicely. And then, as you can see, I've got the cactus here. We're going to call him Spiky, perhaps. And as I've said, it's the fortress of righteousness. The fortress of righteousness is growing. What a powerful show we have. I want to eventually get to the point, guys. Imagine if we get to the point where we make this a really big show, and eventually I can hire like a team. We will make this such a big thing. We can make this the grandest show in the universe. If AI really does take most jobs and we institute a system of universal wage, do you see this as being good for society? Listen, I'm not sure. These are actually really hard questions. I'm unfortunately, I don't have the answer for you. I would like to. I'll try my best. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. It's a big question. It's a big question. But so hang on. I'm trying to get all the trying to get up to date in the stream comments. Focus on Ozpol. We need more commentators rather than Friendly Geordies, Abby Chatfield, Clementine Ford, and James Ballard. Fuck my life. That's funny. I agree with you. Listen, I'm going to do both. What's your favorite Bible verse? That's a good question. Good question. I like the one where it's like, see, I am doing a new thing. That's a beautiful one. Let me find that one. Let me read it out. This is Isaiah 43:19. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. It describes our show. Do you not see it, my friends? Do you not see it? The Drew Pavlu Show. We are doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I'm making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. And the wasteland being online culture with the fascists and the communists and the jihadists dominating the online sphere. And we are making a new way in the wilderness. We are making a new way in the wilderness, my friends. Beautiful Bible verse. I love that Bible verse. It's so poetic. Some of those beautiful Old Testament verses are so poetic. Beautiful. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put that in the chat. How beautiful. Clem Shorten agrees with me. Best Bible verse. It's a beautiful Bible verse. It's a beautiful Isaiah 43:19, New International Version. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Beautiful stuff. I love it. It's so poetic. The beautiful imagery of it. And it's so positive and it's so inspirational. We're doing a new thing. Drew, can I debate you on religion? Sure. What do you want to say? Drew, what are your thoughts on Gerard Rennick? Listen, it's a shame that he's got very cringe views on Ukraine and Israel. I have to say, I saw a tweet today where he was saying, what was he saying? He was saying that Israel was, what was he saying? He's saying Israel was created by the Rothschilds and stuff like that. It's a shame that unfortunately, he's got very cooked foreign policy opinions. But I would have him on the show to debate. And listen, he was nice to me back in the day when I was getting expelled from the University of Queensland. He did support me, and I do appreciate that. Great suggestion by Clem as well. I'm going to put that up on the stream. Isaiah 1:17. Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. Exactly what we're doing, my friends. Exactly what we're doing. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Beautiful verses. Thank you for this. Do you think Methuselah really lived to the age of 900? Listen, Pickles, I'm not a biblical literalist. I think a lot of the stories in the Bible, there is a truth to them that is like an allegorical truth. And look, Jesus taught in parables and allegories and stuff like that. Listen, it's the American, it's actually the American televangelists. Those are the guys who are biblical literalists, those hardcore biblical literalists. And honestly, that's not how you're supposed to read the Bible. It's not how you're supposed to read the Bible. And that's why I think they end up coming down to all these crazy positions, the American televangelists. Because listen, Jesus taught in parables and taught in allegories and all these sorts of things. And I think something can be spiritually true without it being, for example, absolutely historically true in the same sense. Like, for example, like the Methuselah story. I don't know if Methuselah really lived to 900, but I'm sure there's some greater spiritual truth to the story. I'd have to go back and read it. I haven't read it in a long time. Find some videos of mega churches, Drew. Okay, I'll look into that. Drew, do not disavow Rennick or denounce Rennick. Rennick is a brave man. Listen, I said I'll put Rennick on the show and we'll have a debate. We can discuss. It's a shame because look, he's actually, I know he's a smart guy. I think unfortunately when it comes to the Middle East and Ukraine, he just sort of falls down a rabbit hole and he has some very silly opinions when it comes to foreign policy. It's a shame. Some of his opinions when it comes to foreign policy are quite radical. That's a shame to me. Jeremiah 29:11 is for Drew. Okay, I'll look that up. Thank you, Landy. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in a future. Amen. I hope so, sir. I hope so. It's been a tough time recently, so I really hope. I really hope that things will get better. Jeremiah 29:20. Beautiful verse. Beautiful verse. Thank you, Landiu. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Drew, who do you endorse as Blue Labour? Listen, I'm a Labour voter in Australia, but I do think that, Albo has... I don't necessarily think he's done a good job as running a government. The economy is under a lot of strain, and I'm like a kind of Blue Labour figure, a sort of someone who says that I want Labour to go in a different direction. And so yes, that's where I stand. I'm kind of a Labour centre-left type guy, but I'm not really into wokeness. I'm certainly against the far left, as anybody can see from my Twitter. I fight with these guys all the time. So I sort of see myself as a kind of like moderate left, centrist type figure. Streams in the wasteland. That's some divine providence right here. There. Amen. Let me find the one where Trump goes like, my fave Bible verse. It's so funny. How good's that one when Trump was asked his favorite Bible verse and he didn't know, and they're all good.
You mentioned
This is so funny. We'll watch this on the stream. It's so funny. Beautiful, guys. Thank you so much. We've got 43 live viewers on YouTube. Thank you so much. If you're watching on the YouTube, please leave a like, because YouTube will then recommend us to more people. It'll help with the algorithm. I really appreciate it, guys. It's great. The show is really growing. We don't even have a guest today, and we're averaging more than 40 viewers. That's great. Thank you so much. I'm actually, guys, before we do the Trump thing, my mum sent me an old election ad that I had in 2022. This is really funny. Watch this.
Look at this beautiful creature, a lizard, out there in his natural habitat, the wild, a reminder of the distant links to the dinosaurs. But when I look at a beautiful lizard in the wild, I'm reminded they deserve to be in their natural habitat. A place like this, not in the halls of Parliament. Vote Drew in Australia, Drew 22.
How good's that ad? How good's that ad? I actually thought of it on the spot when I was in the bush. I brought my film editor to the bush one day, and I said, we're just going to film campaign ads. I don't care how eccentric it'll be. We'll just have fun in the bush. And I saw this beautiful blue-tongued lizard, and I just thought to myself, a perfect allegory for the people of Parliament. Another round of ethno-guesser. What the fuck is this, mate? Beautiful. It was a beautiful election classic, a beautiful Drew Pavley Democratic Alliance classic. Oh, the people of Australia cry out for the Democratic Alliance to come back. Andrew Lendu says, plenty of Blue Labour people in Albo's team. Don Farrell, the new Assistant Treasurer, Dr. Daniel Molino. I've met Don Farrell twice on 2 separate occasions. He's a nice fellow. I think he does overall have some pretty good instincts. I would probably be less idealistic about trade with China than Don Farrell. That would be no surprise to anybody. But he is a nice bloke. Drew, thoughts on Alan Bushnell burning himself alive? It's not funny, right? Certainly not. Do you have any thoughts or interest in Greek organized crime? There's a big focus on Italian mafia and popular culture. Do the Greeks have much to offer in that respect? I don't think we have anything on the level of The Sopranos. Very interesting. Weeb Abu says the spiritual rebirth of Australia will start with Rennick. I'm not sure about that, but interesting question. Interesting comment. Clem says religious extremism and fundamentalism in all forms is harmful coming from a Christian. Agree, absolutely agree. I'm against religious fundamentalism in all forms, and I like to have religious ecumenicism, reaching across different divides and stuff like that. I'm a quite open person. Invite Owen Jones into the show. Yeah, I'm sure he'd come on for sure. Nah, he hates me. He would never do that. Hang on. I'll come. Flying cars and intergalactic space travel under a Drew Pavlou Democratic Alliance party majority government. So true, Smock. So patriotic. I think all patriots in Australia want that. I miss the old Drew that had so much young vitality at UQ. Do you? Oh, mate, I do actually. I do. Listen, I think if I have to give a kind of account of my life, and I'm actually writing a book right now. I'm halfway through, but if I had to give an account, I had a lot more youthful vitality back in like 2021, 2022, my UQ fighting days. I think unfortunately, I got very traumatized from the crazy bomb threat shit that happened to me and the crazy stuff that happened. Like, for example, when the AFP told me that there were literally live plots in Australia to find my address and harm me. So I think, unfortunately, I think like my kind of sort of like youthful idealism kind of got like bashed out of me. And Jubin says, you're like 25, lock in. I'm locking in, dude. I'm locking in. Listen, We've got 45 live viewers on the show right now. Thank you so much, guys. Leave a like, and then we'll reach more people. It'll be really good. But yeah, I can't give up, guys. I'm never going to give up. Obviously, I'm still going all this time later. I'm releasing content every single day. I've taken a brief detour. In the past, I wanted to be a politician directly. And look, maybe one day, maybe in a couple decades' time, when I'm much more older and more mature, maybe I'll think about politics. But for now, I still really want to be involved in the political sphere. But what I really want to try to do is be a commentator and debate and discuss and spread ideas in the world that are powerful. So this is the kind of journey that we're on right now. And I'm trying really hard. I basically I started locking in February. I moved into this new place. I set up the books behind me. I set up this desk. I got a camera. And I've basically, done 43 live streams in the past 43 days. I've been releasing blog posts. I've been releasing stuff on Substack, YouTube. I've been trying really hard. How against Islam are you? Because I think the middle would be fixed without it. Dude, I'm not against Islam per se. I'm against jihadism. I'm against religious extremism. I've got nothing against any I've got nothing against any moderate Muslim. And indeed, I have Muslim friends. And you know what? My brother's a Muslim. So I've got nothing against normal Muslims. I'm just against religious extremism. Leave a like and a comment after the stream. Thank you so much, Steve. I completely agree. Drew, what do you say to all the kids who look up to you? I don't know if I have many kids looking up to me, although I think Bill Shorten's daughter is here, which is funny. But listen, again, I don't think I don't think that's true that I have kids looking up to me. But listen, I just would say never, ever, ever give up. I've had some pretty tough times over the past couple of weeks. A lot of times, like I haven't wanted to stream, haven't wanted to make YouTube videos and stuff like that. But you just got to lock in. You just got to lock in. And I'm trying so hard. And I'm really hoping that sometime later this year, I can crack through. And if I can get to the point where I can really make money off this thing and just dedicate myself to this as a profession and eventually actually raise enough money that I can have staff members that can actually help me produce content, I can do even more. Did you really want to go jihad on that CCP embassy? Of course not. Let me show you guys. Let's watch the 60 Minutes documentary. I'll show you my story.
Bashed by probate.
This is so funny. Holy shit. Drew Pavley, 60 Minutes. I'll show you guys my I'll show you guys my story. This is the embassy thing.
And even a total pet.
Let's watch this together. Because I want to tell people about what happened with that insane bomb threat. It was a horrible experience in my life. And it's funny, probably most of my followers weren't even around then because it's pretty lucky. Like I've had 80,000 new followers join me over the past year and everything. So a lot of people who are new to following me wouldn't even know about my past history. And then they just see Hassan Piker say, oh, Drew tried to jihad the Chinese, which is insane. So listen, let's watch the documentary together. We need the Rennick Drew campaign. Dude, that's not going to happen. He's very anti-Ukraine, mate. It's very sad. I wish you'd change his views on Ukraine. This is a great comment. That was an Eastern water dragon, not a blue tongue, Drew Pavlu. Thank you so much. I actually didn't realize. That's a good point. That ad made as much sense as the Greens Party ad. So true. So true, Landy. Spamming it up. Drew, it's commendable. You're still passionate. Never give up. Be like Ukrainians. Again, man, I can't give up. I'm still trying it. And it's been hard doing the stream every single day. And when I started, I only had 15 live viewers and people would mock me and go, haha, Drew sucks. Listen, man, we're still trying. I just can't give in. You gotta push through the embarrassment sometimes, guys. You gotta push through the embarrassment. And that's really my motto. I can't be shamed. Look at all these guys. Man, I get 5,000 comments a day calling me fat, racist, horrible things, horrible slurs. I just push through it, guys. Your moving in was a mistake. You should be living with your parents. So true. Drew, you got mugged by reality. Does Islam have the right to exist in Australia? Listen. Ordinary Muslims who respect the law and they're moderate and they don't harbor any ill will towards other religions, I've got no problem with that. Drew Pavley, 16 Minutes. I actually never seen this, you badass. We'll watch it. This is when I started following you. It's cool. We do have some people back from them. You should call out Hassan to debate like H3. It would be generational. I'd love to, dude. I'd love to, but I would love to debate. Hey, I'd love to debate Hassan, dude. I'd love to debate it, but he wouldn't do it. He unfortunately, Hassan would know that I'm a smaller streamer, so he just wouldn't even give me the time of day. Drew, we are in Australia. Why does his opinion on Ukraine matter? Because, dude, Ukraine is part of the fight for Western civilization, and I'm very passionate about it. I was in Ukraine in February. I was in Ukraine in early March, late February. It was about like March 10, I think. And man, what I saw there was horrific. I saw just atrocities, so many atrocities, and really left an imprint on my heart. And I really, really love, I really, really love the Ukrainian people. Such a beautiful people. I love Ukraine. Such a beautiful nation. You should do a short 30, 60-second video that explains your whole history so new viewers can get caught up. Pin it to your channel. Good idea. Honestly, maybe we should do that. We should do that. I actually will do that. Yeah, look, I got to actually explain to people my fucking history. It's funny. Have you seen that video when Hassan Parker lost it at James Barr and Piers Morgan over Israel Palestine? Actually, I'm not sure if I saw that. I might have seen a little bit of it on Twitter. Let's watch. I'll play this documentary back for you guys.
He's happy to be labelled provocative, a mischief maker, even a total pest. But Drew Pavlou won't cop being called a terrorist.
Drew, I promise if you call out Hassan, he will do it. I will literally, I'll say it. I'll say it. I'll literally say it. I'll make a post right now. I'll say, I call out Hassan Parker to debate me. I've made a post. I said, I've called him out. I've made a post to my Twitter, guys. I've said, I'm willing to debate Hassan Parker. I'm calling him out live. Let's see. By the way, guys, thank you so much for watching. We've got 40 live viewers on YouTube. That's great. I'm really happy with that. This channel's really growing. The channel's really going. Good stuff. Good stuff. Please leave a like, guys, so we can see more people, so YouTube can recommend it to more people. Slava Ukraine, absolutely. Heroyam Slava. Dude, I don't agree with Rennick being the only sensible option for the country. Drew, do you really still think Ukraine aren't racist? I love Ukraine. Heroyam Slava. James Barr, another guy you should have on. He's absolutely hilarious and genuinely... Okay, I'll look that up, James Barr. They will hate you so bad, but it will be worth it. Absolutely. Let's go, Drew. Post a link so we can like. Okay, guys, I'm going to post my call-out post to Hassan Parker. And I need everybody to like it and spread it. I'm posting it in the chat, guys. If you're watching, go to that Twitter post, tag Hassan Parker, say, debate Drew Pavlou. You must do it. You must do it. Don't be a pussy. A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying that he really needs to debate Drew. Tell him that the world cries out for it. Tell him that the world yearns for it. The Ashkenazi Jew obviously decisively defeated the Turk in that debate, but obviously that kind of has to use Gaza as a tool for his appeal to emotional fallacy, avoiding any fucking criticism. I didn't watch that one, but I'll have to see that. Again, guys, if you're watching on the YouTube, leave a like, comment, subscribe, help us reach more people. It'd be really good. Thank you so much. Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch the documentary.
Yet that's the reason he is currently under investigation by British police. He's happy to be labelled provocative.
I have to admit, guys, I did piss myself a bit when the British police accused me of terrorism. That was something that was well in over my head, very much above my pay grade. That I did kind of get pissed. I did piss myself a bit when that happened. We luckily had some great lawyers in our corner. Believe it or not, I actually talked to Jeffrey Robertson, KC, about representing me, and he said if it goes to trial, I'll represent you for free. But that was a fucking scary time, I have to admit. And let's watch it.
Provocative, a mischief maker, even a total pest. But Drew Pavlou won't cop being called a terrorist.
I want to say as well, I actually don't appreciate being called a pest, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, Tom Steinfeld, he's a nice bloke. We are friends. We're good friends. You know, he was nice to me when I did the show. So I like Thomas Steinfeld a lot, but I disagree with him that I'm a pest. I disagree on that.
Yet that's the reason he is currently under investigation by British police.
That's pretty good aura, right, guys? Enemy of the state. Enemy of the state. That's pretty cool aura. That's pretty cool aura. I'm very appreciative.
The Australian human rights activist.
Thoughts on Tommy Robinson? You know, Tommy Robinson has all those past violent offenses and stuff like that. He did a lot of criminality. It's not good. Drew, I am quite optimistic about the future of AI. An interactive hologram of Richard Nixon telling me to go on when times are tough would be cool. Yeah, dude, if Richard Nixon told me that, I would keep going. And listen, I'm telling everybody in the show, keep going. Don't give in. Don't give in. Follow the advice of Richard Milhouse Nixon. Do not give in, even in the times that are tough. Keep going. Keep going.
Was arrested last month when the Chinese embassy in London claimed he'd sent them a bomb threat. Drew says the accusation is simply untrue and deeply offensive. He insists he's been set up by China, and it's not for the first time.
It actually is crazy that this happened to me. Like, it is objectively fucking nuts that this happened to me. Like, fucking hell. I do wish it didn't happen to me, obviously, because it was fucking scary at the time. Obviously fucking scary to be in a fucking prison cell and accused of being terrorist. Isn't it funny? Hassan Piker cried because he got questioned for 10 minutes at customs at the airport in Chicago. Dude, I literally spent 24 hours in a fucking prison cell incommunicado. No ability to speak to the outside world, no lawyers, no embassy contacts, nothing. I think I've had a lot worse than fucking Hassan, who has lived his entire life with a silver spoon, the child of Turkish oligarch money. Absolutely. I think well said. I think that's very well said. I'm actually saying I myself am saying something very smart there. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the documentary.
Most young Aussies spending summer in London are having the time of their life. But not Drew Pavlou.
My life has been hell the past couple of weeks.
And guys, when I put on a bit of weight, this is what caused it. I was fucking depressed for like 6 months after this happened. I put on some weight. It was not good. Fucking terrible time in my life. I basically hit rock bottom, and we're building ourselves back up now. We're slowly building up.
I've never faced such a tougher time in my life.
Some sort of incident taking place.
It all started last.
Yeah, did you guys know that I protested at the Wimbledon final? That was very funny as well. I didn't even really try to disrupt things, but as soon as I held up a sign, they just like fucking crash tackled me, and then everything stopped the game. The innocent man fears nothing, for his conscience is clear. So true, so true. Swindon from NSN. Swindon's literally a neo-Nazi, and he says, "I spent 3 days in solitary confinement for loitering in Adelaide." Swindon, you shouldn't associate with the Nazis, my friend. Please leave them. They're not good guys. They're going to be using you. Break out of this cycle of radicalization, Swindon. The CCP made you fat. Yep, facts. Very well said. Very well said. The British in 1788. We suspect you of a crime, so we will send you to Australia. Yeah, send me back.
Last month, when Drew was kicked out of Wimbledon for yelling
How good's that? I got fucking crash tackled by security.
and holding up a sign supporting missing Chinese tennis star Peng Shuai.
Persecuted for having an opinion. Persecuted for trying to support an innocent woman who was persecuted in China. How unfair is that, guys? So unfair. I think everybody knows very much that this is extremely unfair. And I was obviously set up. Seriously, guys, would I be sitting here in Australia speaking on stream to you right now if I was really a terrorist? No, I'd be in fucking prison. So the fact that I'm fucking sitting here today, obviously, it's so obvious that I didn't do this. And obviously, all the charges were cleared. Who are you to say what Anglos are and aren't good guys? So true, Bodvar.
2 weeks later came a plan for what turned into an even more provocative protest. Dangerously, he decided to play with fire right outside China.
So guys, this is the Chinese embassy in London. You can go right up to the door. For a couple of days in a row, I was going up to the door and ringing the doorbell. I thought I was really funny. I was like recording TikToks, like ringing the doorbell, going like, hee. And then I came back one day and then fucking smacked. Yeah, I got fucking pogged. I got mogged. It was sad.
China's embassy.
I wanted to glue the Taiwan flag to the gate. The security guard.
I wanted to put the Taiwan flag on the gate. It was stupid. With retrospect, it was retarded. I was retarded here.
Like, ripped the flag out of my hands, and I was.
The CCP are making people fat in this country to overload the health system and crash the economy. Factually true. Fact check true by real Drew Pavlou patriots. Thank you for that comment, Isha.
Already there, so I was like, okay, I'm going to put glue on my hand and just stick there and just sit there and just start talking about the Uyghur genocide. They called the police. The security guard was yelling into the walkie-talkie, the embassy's under attack. And I thought, this is bizarre. I said to him, this is a peaceful protest. And he's yelling, embassy's under attack.
Yeah, look, with hindsight, I shouldn't have done the exact stuff that I did protest. I mean, I shouldn't have tried to put the flag on the door and stuff. That was probably retarded of me. I do think it was stupid. I was 3 years younger. I'm a lot more mature. I'm a lot wiser now. A lot of people would say that. I'm a lot smarter, wiser in many different ways. Yep, absolutely. You young rebel. So true. Drew, most NSN guys are like 5 generations born in Australia. Dude, I'm 3 generations born in Australia. Come on. Fucking get a grip, dudes.
The 23-year-old was shocked to be taken in handcuffs to Charing Cross Police Station and detained for 20 hours. When he found out what...
That was pretty scary. I have to admit, they did fuck me up a bit. They did fuck me up a bit. I have to admit it. I was pretty scared. I was pretty scared when the police called me a terrorist. It was not fun. That was the point at which I said, okay, maybe I'll just be a streamer instead of being a political activist. You know, I didn't want to fucking die. Good point.
Why? He was in total disbelief.
They said, we took a report from the... Your grandparents were not born in Australia. No, one set of my grandparents, on my mum's side, my grandparents goes back 3 generations. My great-grandparents came to Australia. Chinese embassy this morning. There's been a... You speak with a WOG accent. I don't speak with a WOG accent. That is so fucking false. That is so unbelievably false. I have a beautiful transatlantic accent, thank you. The thing I like about Drew is he seems to have these random glitch moments where you wonder if he's a real human. What? How can you say that? I'm such a normal bloke. Swindon doesn't understand what extremist radical means. Oh, you don't like it when you were called names, but you just did the same thing about NSN. Nice consistency. It's almost like I'm good and the NSN are bad. It's simple as. Like saying well said to himself or exiting a video, then searching for it again, only to click on the same video again. What can I say? It's very stable genius hours. Very stable genius. Did they tell you why you were detained or did they just grab you and detain you? So they just grabbed me and detained me. They put me in a rear stack handcuff position. So my hands were really high up on my back like that. I later learned that they only do that in 2% of arrests. They only do that for people that they reserve as the most violent suspects, which is fucking crazy. And it was only after like 3 or 4 hours that I learned that the reason I was being detained was supposedly linked to bomb threats and stuff like that. And I was like, holy fuck, what are you talking about? Hey, bro, your stream got region bottlenecked on my end. My internet's still pulling 190, 200 megabytes, but your stream is laggy as fuck. The matrix is coming for me. Damn, why is that happening? I mean, I've got fast internet here. I don't understand what's wrong. Seed oils are lowering metabolism. That's why everyone's fat. I have the nature mental. Okay. I am apparent. Swindon says I'm deracinated evil. How am I deracinated evil? That's a big word. Are you saying Tom Sewell is a terrorist? And I think Tom Sewell wants to kill people. The bomb threat. Your name was all over the email. How do you even respond to something like that? My heart sank, and I told the police officer who arrested me, I've been set up. I've been set up by the Chinese government. And he was like, sure, mate. And I'm the Pope.
Did the email even...
And he wasn't the Pope, was he, guys? It was actually... That's just... He was trolling me. He was trolling me there. It wasn't very funny, was it?
Come from your own personal account?
No, someone created a whole new email designed to look like my real email. It was something along the lines of, hi, this is Drew Pavlu. I'm supporting my... I think you want to kill 5 generation Australians. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the hell? No, I don't. What the fuck? I love Australia. I was paying my respect to Anzac soldiers at the cemetery today. Fuck you. Drew, I know some Aryanish looking Greek blonde gods. How are you a fat Mexican? That's false. That's slander. That's slander. If you look at me, I'm a profound Aryan merino sheep, purebred wool. Take that slander back. Drew doesn't get to decide what Anglo-Australians are bad guys. This is so retarded. You're doing like literally the inverse of Black Lives Matter where you can't criticize anyone who's black ever because of race stuff. This is retarded, guys. Come on. You can't say you can't criticize people ever because, oh, they're black or they're white. It's retarded. Come on. Drew, do you stand with the Azov battalion? Slava Ukraine. That's all I'll say. My Uyghur brothers and sisters against the Nazi Chinese government. You have until 12 p.m. to stop the Uyghur genocide or I blow up the embassy with a bomb. Regards, Drew.
So it's kind of the equivalent of me just setting up an account saying drewpavlu@gmail.com and sending out some random messages. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Anyone could do this.
This rally is about saving Hong Kong.
It wouldn't be the first time the boy from Brisbane has been targeted by China.
And we're also speaking out today for
the
Tibet
boy from
and
Brisbane.
the Uyghur people.
Great description. Oh, if you're not Anglo, you can never criticize an Anglo person. That's actually the most retarded reasoning I've ever heard. You literally sound like a Black Lives Matter protester saying you can never criticize the Black Lives Matter protest because you're white. You guys are fucking. You guys are being fucking dumb there.
People.
Did Bandera do anything wrong? I don't like Bandera. I'm against Bandera. I want to clarify. I'm against Bandera.
In 2019,
I miss this Drew. He had so much more life in him. Damn, dude, that makes me sad when you say that. I've still got life in me. I've still got life in me. Come on, man. I'm still young. 25 still young. Come on, guys. 25 still young. Come on, guys. 25 years still young. It's not over. It's not over for me. Fuck, this is so depressing. Easy Money, did you follow me back then? Have you still got the same jacket? I think I do.
be the first time the boy from Brisbane has been targeted by China.
And we're also speaking out today for Tibet and the Uyghur people.
In 2019,
Guys, that was my first ever protest. Look at what they did to me. Vietran, that's literally what they did. They used Proton Mail, which hides the IP address, and it was just literally like Drew Pavlo at Proton, and it just was like, "Hi, this is Drew. I will bomb the embassy. Regards, Drew." That was literally the extent of the fucking fake email. It was literally the dumbest swatting attempt ever, and unfortunately, the British police actually fell for it. It was disgusting. Yes, Drew, I followed you ever since you had your mate change his name to Drew Pavlo. Holy shit, that's crazy. But you live in Boston, Easy Money. How did you follow me back then? That would have broken anyone. The fact that you got through that distressing time and you're still fighting shows how resilient you are. Yeah, guys, listen, like, I think a lot of people probably would have fucking called it a day after the bomb threat shit happened to them. I'm still going. I think that deserves a bit of respect. I'm trying. It's been fucking hard, guys. I've been fucking bashed down a billion times. And sometimes it feels like no one has believed in me, but honestly, I'm still here. I'm still going. Proton fucking sucks, dude. You know Andy Yen, the CEO? I'm going to bring up my fucking messages with Andy Yen on the stream. What a cunt. I hate that guy. Look at this. Guys, here's my messages with Andy Yen. I'm going to put it literally on the live stream. This is how shitty Proton Mail was to me. I was begging them. I was like, please hand over the fucking Proton Mail to the British police. This is like the conclusive evidence that I'm innocent, right? I literally was begging Andy Yen. Andy Yen messaged me, the CEO of Proton Mail. I said, please look into that email. Please hand it over to the British police. Because I had nothing to hide. I was being persecuted. And Andy Yen fucked me over. He refused. He was like, no, I'm not working with the British police. Fuck you, Andy Yen. You literally fucking destroyed my life for 6 months. Horrible shit. Drew defending minorities. So true. I love the minorities. No, you're 25 and you have your whole life ahead of you. For one, I believe in you. Thank you, Con. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Damn, why are my emails not working? Fuck, hang on. Guys, I'll go back to the documentary, but look at I'm literally going to show you my full messages with Andy Yen. So, okay, guys. This is literally the conclusive proof that I'm innocent when it comes to that crazy bomb threat shit that happened to me. So Andy Yen, literally the founder and CEO of Proton Mail. Hi, Drew. This is July 24th. This was like 2 days after it happened. Hi, Drew. I heard about your incident and we will try to assist you. A couple important things. Very likely nothing will advance until early next week because the UK government does not really work on weekend. Do you actually have a Proton Mail account? It would be more safe way to discuss. And if you already have an account, it's easy to prove that this one is fake. So that's why he was saying all activists need to have a Proton Mail account. Fuck you, Andy Yen. Fuck off. That nobody can create a fake one. What the fuck? That's so retarded. Our legal team will reach out to UK law enforcement and try to work with them to clear up the issue. In the meantime, if possible, try to avoid. So he was trying to pressure me into literally just begging him, please, literally, please fucking hand over the Proton Mail. And he goes, in the meantime, if possible, try to avoid dragging Proton and consequently Switzerland into the public stories about this because then it will catch the attention of Swiss law enforcement who will want to open their own investigation. That will really slow things down. Publicity right now is not good for getting this resolved fast because the more high profile the case becomes, the more law enforcement will become cautious and move more slowly. So true, Andy. So fucking true, bro. And then, hang on. And then I messaged him a couple of days later. Hey, Andy, any update whether the IP address of this fake email can be shared with my lawyers and British police? British police need to make a request to us directly through the established process. I believe it is currently being handled by the authorities. August 30. Hey, Andy, as you can understand, I'm obviously anxious to prove my innocence. My lawyers have requested that British police contact Proton Mail. Have they done so? And then he goes, isn't it supposed to be innocent until proven guilty? You shouldn't have to prove your innocence. They should have to prove your guilt. British authorities need to request assistance from the Swiss authorities. But as you know, for privacy reasons, Proton collects very little information, not even IP address, so we won't have much. But the burden is on the police to prove your guilt beyond reasonable doubt. I was just fucking begging him. I was just like, please, the guy who's done the fake Proton Mail in my name, please fucking hand it over to the British police. No, that's my old... Someone said, did you leak your phone number? No, that's my old phone number from when I was like in fucking Britain. That was my old phone number from 3 years ago. I got my phone... My phone is still held by the British police 3 years later. Ah, fucking hell. And I was like, literally, for the love of God, can you please bar people from creating registered Proton Mail accounts in my name? They kept on doing it, dude. They kept on doing it. So as you can see, I'm literally that fucking innocent. I was begging Proton Mail to fucking help me, and they wouldn't help me because they're cunts. So that's life for you. It just shows how innocent Drew Pavlou is. Seriously. It's actually crazy how innocent I am. Fucking hell. I still can't believe it. Dude, it pisses me off so much when people like Hassan Piker go, oh, wow. Drew Pavlou's a terrorist.
Even a total.
Fuck you, dude. I was literally cleared of all charges. Fuck you.
I'm supporting my Uyghur brothers and sisters against the Nazi Chinese government. You have until 12 p.m. to stop the Uyghur genocide, or I blow up the embassy with a bomb. Regards, Drew.
So it's kind of the equivalent of me just setting up an account saying drewpavlou@gmail.com and sending out some random messages. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Anyone could do this.
This rally is about saving Hong Kong.
It wouldn't be the first time the boy from Brisbane has been targeted by China.
And we're also speaking out today for Tibet and the Uyghur people.
In 2019, Drew's pro-democracy rally at the University of Queensland was overrun by communist loyalists.
That was the start of my career,
It was
guys.
denounced
That's how I became an activist.
by Chinese state media and bombarded with death threats.
Don't let us see you on the street. We will shoot you.
Earlier this year, while campaigning in Sydney for a Senate seat, he again enraged supporters of the Chinese government. But Drew was charged for using offensive language.
All right, mate, that's enough.
There will be some people that watch this and think, oh, here we go. Here's that serial pest at it again. He gets...
Should get Andrew Phelan on the show. Actually, good idea. I actually will get Andrew Phelan on the show. Good idea. I'll make a note of that. I'll tell him to come on the show. Andrew Phelan on the Drew Pavlou show. We'll do that. Good idea.
whatever he deserves.
I saw you on China Uncensored. It was right before COVID, if I remember it correctly. I've asked Sir Pensa. I've asked them if they will come on the show. It'd be really cool if I could do that.
What do you say to them?
Well, I'd say that they're absolute bastards because
Cinema. How good is this response? Listen to this, guys.
There will be some people that watch this and think, oh, here we go. Here's that serial pest at it again. He gets whatever he deserves. What do you say to them?
Well, I'd say that they're absolute bastards because I'm a peaceful protester. And if they've got more problems with me as a peaceful protester standing against genocide than they do with the Chinese government, which has 1 million people in concentration camps, then they're morally sick people and they should have a long, hard look at themselves in the mirror.
So well said.
Well, they have people under investigation for quite a
This is Michael. Michael represented me in Britain. That was a very dark time. Very dark time.
long time.
Drew's barrister, Michael Polak, believes it's easy to see he's been framed by China.
And you have to look whose interest it is to shut Drew up. Because of the work he's doing, the Chinese state would use any means possible to keep him quiet. And it's something we've seen in the United Kingdom with activists on Hong Kong, Tibet, these kind of issues. I myself have received...
Debate Bappin, Captain Dreamer, 2-on-1. Tell them I'll do it. I'll literally do it. Drew, you have more law than some 90-year-old men. Glad to have been with you in this journey, though understandably the wind has been taken out of your sails now. The wind is not out of my sails, my friends. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going, guys. We're going to keep going. Honestly, this year, like, my social media has been increasing a lot. We've got, I was on Destiny recently. Don't give up. Never give up. Do you have plans to travel to the UK anytime soon, given what happened to you? I don't think I've gone back. I went back in October 2022 for a police appearance and speaking at the Oxford Union. Since then, I've never gone back. Winds, yeah, exactly. The wind's picking up. The wind's in our sails, guys. Imagine this blowing behind us. Imagine it's blowing behind us. The wind's behind us, my friends. Don't ever give in. Never give in. Never give in to depression. Never give in to the black dog.
Emails to every member of my chambers telling me to stop doing work in regards to Hong Kong. It looks like after his protest at Wimbledon, he's been watched, and then they've taken that perfect opportunity to get at him.
If Drew is charged with communicating...
Ni hao, this is Drew Pavlou. I'm going to Jihad Zongo Embassy, Nisama. Dude, that's literally what they did to me. That's the equivalent. That's literally the fucking equivalent of what they did to me. And the fucking idiot British police arrested me for 20 hours. And they didn't even arrest those guys who did the jihad rallies and shit like that. Remember a couple of years ago, people were going around Britain. They were going around the streets of London in a convoy, a Free Palestine convoy, and they literally had a loudspeaker saying, rape the Jews. They didn't even get arrested. I got arrested for 20 hours. What the fuck? But Drew, both you and I can notice the fighter within you is gone, or perhaps taking a break. Bro, why are you depressing me out here, man? Easy Money, why are you trying to blackpill me right now? I'm trying my best to stay positive here, bro. Why are you trying to blackpill me? The fight is still within my soul and my heart. That demonstration you did at uni got the attention of C Milk and Sir Pensa from this China show. Yeah, dude, that's how I kind of started. You guys see the ramming at Liverpool parade? Yeah, I did see that. It was a white British guy though, apparently. I don't know if it was terrorism. Interesting.
False information to make a bomb hoax.
Did the UK cops apologize? No, they never did. And you know what, guys? On the stream, I'll show you guys. I'll bring up on the stream my actual report to the Met Police did an anti-corruption report into this whole thing. I'll bring it up on the stream. Why not? This is the power of the Drew Pavlich show. We've got our own show now. Nobody can ever censor us. Where's my old legal documents? Hang on. Hey, I remember from that time when you got expelled, Bronwyn Bishop defended you on Sky News. I remember because she pronounced your name hilariously. Yeah, there were a lot of conservatives who backed me back then. I appreciate it. Even though they knew I was a greenie back then. I was fully green back then. Bronwyn Bishop loves you. Amen. Drew, whatever fuels your tenacity for these daily streams is evidence of your flame burning. Absolutely, guys. 43 days in. Come on, guys. It's pretty hard live streaming every day for 43 days. Don't you think? We've got the fire is burning within us right now. The fire is burning within us, my friends. It's burning very, very profoundly, actually, I believe. Where's this? Okay, I'm going to bring up the Met Police investigation. I'm going to put it on the stream. Why not? The Drew Pavlich show exists for stuff like this. The Drew Pavlich show exists for stuff like this. Drew, don't stop at 100 days. Stream every day for the rest of your life. Amen. No, I'm not going to stop at 100 days. When I get to 100 days, maybe I'll do it like maybe I'll do it like 4 or 5 times a week rather than 7 days a week because it is kind of hard doing it every single day. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on going. I think we've got a lot of potential here. I think we can get to the promised land. I think we'll see it, my friends. I believe that we will get to the promised land together. It's billowing, it's chuffing. Amen. I read an article that said Liberals lost key seats in Sydney because they said Labor wasn't hard enough on the CCP. What do we do about this interference in our democracy? That's a big problem. It's a big problem. You'll be super intense and fired up on your 50th stream. Absolutely. And I was actually thinking for the 100th stream, I was thinking for the 100-day stream, maybe that 100-day stream, I'll do like a 24-hour stream. Not gonna lie, it's just their job. Detain and investigate. A false bomb threat is better than a missed bomb. Yeah, but dude, the thing is, they held this over me for 6 months. Actually longer. You know what? You know where it actually became corruption, Vietran? What they did was fucked up. They said to me, you have to come back to Britain. I'm not even kidding. This is actually insane. So they came to me and they said, you have to come back to Britain and appear for a police station interview. If you don't do that, we'll do an international arrest warrant for you. And I was half in mind to be like, literally, yeah, let's do a fucking extradition battle. I will fucking challenge you. I was actually going to do that, but at the same time, I got invited to speak at the Oxford Union. I was like, oh, that's a pretty amazing opportunity. I don't want to miss that. So I literally just flew back for that. And I went there and I flew back to Britain and I got there and then they said, we don't want to meet with you anymore. We'll let you know when you have to meet with us again. They said, we'll let you know when you have to fly back to Britain. And I was like, fucking hell. Cost me so much money to fly back to Britain. It was such a joke. Start in real live streaming. I will do that eventually. In times like this, remember who defended you and who threw you under the bus, and you'll realize that it's about the contents of one's character that matters most, not their political ideology. Factually correct. You need to model your streaming style on the boss of the Houthis to convince Easy Money you haven't lost your zeal. Yes, so true. We have to copy Hassan Piker. Andrew, if you haven't watched Hassan Piker before, he literally just sits there and he just reacts to videos all day. He doesn't produce anything new or interesting, and he just, literally shills Hezbollah content. Timu Julian Assange extradition. Yeah, absolutely.
He could face 7 years.
I faced fucking 7 years in prison.
In a British prison. It's a frightening prospect that's taking its toll. But don't think for a second.
Look how fucking sad I look there, guys. I was fucking bitter. I was fucking upset because I was facing 7 years in a fucking British prison cell. And do you know how fucked that would be? I'd just be surrounded by jihadists in the prison all day doing fucking... Oh, man, that would be torture.
It's enough to scare him into silence.
Over the past 2 weeks, I had to go to the emergency room at the hospital in London. The stress and the pressure has just been destroying my health.
It did fuck me up. Oh, so true. I'm going to start this comment by Junbin. Shades of Napoleon. So factually true there. So unbelievably factually true. I really am. There's so many similarities. I think all the people can see this. On the topic of streaming in real life, would you hook a camera into your optic nerve if nanomachines allow us to do such a... I don't think I'd be doing that. Hassan is so boring, man. At the very least, I prefer his uncle who has somewhat more talent. Would you still be in prison? Yeah, guys, the crazy thing is I would still be in prison if I had actually done this. If this was a real thing, I'd still be in fucking prison. You'd be buffed and going to gym every day.
I can see it. You do seem like this one's really got you.
Oh, this one really got me. It's hard, Tom. This only started.
Vietran, that's a fucked up comment. Your Greeks just dropping in the soak is just a walk in the park. Just because the Greeks invented that thing, that's a horrible comment. I disavow that.
Because the Chinese government cannot accept
Yeah, can you guys believe it? I'd still be halfway through the fucking prison sentence. Fucking hell.
dissent whatsoever.
2022, I'd be like 2 years into a sentence. What the fuck?
They see me as a threat to the extent that they actually have to try and weaponize the British
Look, I had the same glasses.
legal system against me. As long as there is breath in my body, blood coursing through my veins, I will continue speaking against the Chinese government. They've turned me into a hardened opponent for life.
That's true. Listen, I'm still speaking against the Chinese government to this day. It's just, I guess, it's not my number one thing, I guess, because listen, I try to do it and nobody supports me. And it's a tough time right now to be a CCP critic. I mean, the world won't listen to us. Everyone knows my views haven't changed. I still hold the same views, but it's just a dark time to be a CCP critic. If you'd have gone to prison, they would be making a TV miniseries based on you. Different name, though, and a movie where Jonah Hill plays you. Holy shit, that's fucking funny. Insane face card. I'm guessing, Drew, Chinese food isn't your favorite takeaway. No, I love Chinese food. I love Chinese food, dude. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my eye there. I don't know. I don't have a droopy eye right now. I don't know what was wrong. I think honestly, just my health was fucked then. Like I was literally, my body was like literally breaking down because I was fucking waking up every day covered in stress. If it wasn't for Rupert Murdoch, Drew would have lost. No, 60 Minutes Australia isn't Murdoch. There are 9 News, but we do love our Rupert Murdoch, don't we, guys? We need to get Drew on Murdoch's payroll. So factually true. Do you hear how passionate you are in this piece, Drew? I'm that passionate for the white race. Good on you, Swindon. Holy shit. Good on you, mate. China is already going through rough stuff for the last few years. I was hoping it would have fixed things. Dude, it's hard, man. It's hard. I mean, Trump's fucked things up so badly that the whole world is now saying, like, let's be friendly with China. And, it's hard for someone like me who's been like a lifelong critic of the CCP. My views haven't changed. But I really want to quickly show...
Hello.
Andrew, if you guys are watching, look at Hassan Piker. This is what look at this guy. He's so torturous. The ghost of Kerry Packer looked on like Yoda and Obi-Wan at the end of Star Wars. Salute to Kerry Packer. Thank you for fucking saving me from fucking British prison. Oh my God, I would be getting raped by jihadists in prison cells. It would be horrible, guys. It'd be horrible. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God the ghost of Kerry Packer kept me fucking safe. 60 Minutes, 9 News. Thank you fucking, oh my God. Thank God. Thank you to the ghost of fucking Kerry Packer. My God. Not in fucking British prison getting raped by jihadists. My God. Can you imagine how shit my life would be? I have to tell you, if I was fucking imprisoned with jihadists in a British prison cell, that's really fucking kill yourself territory. Hassan Piker looks like he's taking the same drugs as Hamas took before their murder rape frenzy. That's a great comment, actually, Andrew. I actually really agree with you. That's very well said. Very well said, actually. Much to think about. Drew, you got to... Yeah, no, I've seen What Happened to the Piano Man. Drew, do you think Ben Roberts-Smith did anything wrong? Listen, he's been found guilty in a civil trial. We'll await the criminal trial. I'm against war crimes in general. I think that's a pretty standard view.
You're watching this. That means I just got banned.
Do you guys reckon he's wearing a hairpiece? Guys, do you reckon he's wearing a hairpiece? See, I'm not wearing a hairpiece. I'm fucking full Greek, full the Wog mane. What do you think? Do you reckon Hassan is wearing a hairpiece? You could have converted in prison and made a great janissary. The chills, that's horrible. Not gonna lie, I got shit news today, mate. You've legit given me my first laugh of today. Where's the money button on this thing? Thank you, Pickles. You should do a super chat. Guys, super chat if you feel sympathy for me at the prospect that I could have been raped in a British prison cell by jihadists. If you feel sympathy for that, give a super chat. That's a very powerful, that's good. You should give a super chat there, guys.
Got a temporary 24-hour suspension, and we're back together on this deep, up-close, and personal YouTube video.
Have you seen Lawrence of Arabia, Drew? Yes. Guess what age I saw Lawrence of Arabia? I was very precocious. I watched it when I was like 14. It was fucking goated. I got the DVD from Blockbuster and I set up in the movie theater and I watched Lawrence of Arabia. What a fucking powerful film that is. Let's put that on the stream a bit. Easy Money says, donate to Drew or you're a bad person. So well said. Salute to you, my friend. Salute Easy Money. Would you take $1 million a year from Sky if you had to make a nightly Sky After Dark opinion show, knowing full well you'll have talking points fed to you from higher up? Listen, I want to be independent. I want to be independent. I want to be independent. I'd much prefer being paid to be independent, guys. If you want to pay me to be independent, please support my show. I don't want to necessarily work for anybody. I would like to make my own media show, but it's expensive, guys. So if you can donate, I'd love it. I'd really appreciate it. Yes, as a joke and like for real, we have our own version, Lamio. Don't you still look behind you when you drop a cake of soap in your own shower? Fucked up. Pickles LeBlanc, Kerry Packer's ghost sends its regards. Thank you so much, Pickles LeBlanc. Thank you so much. A person. It's $1 million a year, though. Listen, A person, I don't care if you guys think I'm crazy. I think I can get to $1 million. I think I can get to $1 million in income per year through YouTube. I think I can do it myself. I don't think I have to work for anybody else. I don't want to work for anybody else. Fucking trust the plan. Trust the fucking process. People can laugh at me because I've only got 40 live viewers right now or whatever. You know what? Trust the fucking process, guys. Everything I do, I put my mind to it. I fucking believe in myself. I back myself in. I've literally been hunted by the Chinese government. I'm still fucking kicking to this day. I believe I can get there. My ultimate goal is I want to try get to $1 million a year in income through YouTube and my media work. Through my own independent stuff. I'll build my own media company. We'll build our own media empire. And I'm not going to just go buy a Ferrari. I'm going to use that money to invest it back into the show. And I'll fucking hire staff and we'll make even more content and we'll do so much work to spread our views into the world. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. If you believe in me, fucking stand with me. We're going to do this, guys. I literally believe in me. I literally believe in it. The blood is coursing through my veins. I fucking believe in it. I honestly think I can do it myself. And I'm going to try my absolute best. It might take a long time. You've got to fucking back yourself. You've got to try. At least try. Superbase says $1 million easy. Not about the money anyway, right? It's about setting up for the people suffering under oppressive regimes. Of course. Did you not hear me? I just said if I made $1 million a year, I wouldn't be going to buy a Ferrari, dude. I'd invest it back into the show. I would get staff members. I'd get people to help me with research and producing more content. I'd literally I'd put everything back into it. I'd try and make this the biggest thing I can do. So all my passion, dude, all my fucking passion is in building this thing. I want to try and make a difference. I'm not out there to drive by a fucking Porsche like Hassan Piker. I'm not out there to buy like a fucking home in the Hollywood Hills. That's literally not my fucking goal. I want to make money, but I want to make the money so that I can reinvest it back into the show and actually build a media company. If I can eventually have staff members who can help me produce more videos, edit more videos, research more stuff, produce more content. That's what I want to do. I want to make a difference here. I've only got one life. I've got to fucking try. Got to try. Steve Satan says, that's it, Drew. You're the modern equivalent of a dodgy late-night public access TV show, like a morally righteous Lyndon LaRouche without the cultism or evil. Fucking awesome. It's the Drew LaRouche show. Amazing. The dodgy late-night public access TV show. We're the modern equivalent of that. But let's build it. Let's make this mainstream, guys. The lion rapes a small dog when it barks. Motivational speech. We're going to clip that motivational speech up, guys. We're going to post it. Drew, travel to Canberra, knock on the front door of the Chifley building and ask Mike Burgess to put you on the YouTube algorithm whitelist. They don't, dude, the feds don't help me. I'm doing this all on my own. Where are the fucking feds? I need their help. People go, oh, where's Massad's money? People go, oh, Drew's getting paid by Massad. Where's the fucking money? I need the, Bibi, come on. Bibi, come on. Bibi, where's the fucking money? Dude, we're doing this on our own. It's just me and this fucking desk and a fucking camera. We need to build this up into a media empire. Bibi, where's the fucking money? Come on. Beep, 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 beep. Massad, where's the fucking money? I'm doing this on my own, guys. I need your help. I need you to fucking donate. I need people to do a super chat because I'm doing this on my own. But Massad and Bibi, they're not helping. Drew, I love your passion. Drew, your next goal should be to get on anything else. DM Destiny thrice to invite yourself. Oh, yes, true. I will do that, actually. I'm glad Drew didn't get his butt raped back into the dark ages by jihadis in UK prison, but I don't have any money. Should I use my mum's credit card? Yes, you should, Isha. Andrew Landiu, $2. Thank you, Mr. Landiu. Hassan Piker will be banned again. Amazon-owned Twitch. Amen. We pray to Jeff Bezos. We say, please, got to get Dylan Burns. Yeah, good idea. I'll try that. Do a heel turn and become pro-CCP. Nope, not interested in that. Now, the UK prison system is a bit more civilized and they would have assessed and put you in with chavs and roadmen. I'd fucking fall in with the roadmen gangs. USAID. Where's the USAID? I never got any. Put out some feelers, mate. Channel 31. Do you reckon there's a CCP foreign staff member whose job it is to watch your show? I reckon back in the day, maybe. I think these days, probably not. I think maybe I've fallen off their radar because I haven't done any crazy protests against the CCP for probably 2-3 years now. So I'm guessing that I've maybe fallen off their radar. Yeah, I don't know. I think they'd be wasting their money if they've got somebody watching my Drew Pavlu show. I'm not doing anything right now against the CCP. But guys, I'm telling you my fucking plan, right? I don't want to work for Sky News. I don't want to work for anybody. I want to make my own media channel, be completely independent. I want to make money through YouTube. I want to try and make $1 million a year through income on YouTube and Patreon, all that stuff. And you know what? I promise I'm not going to be out there buying a fucking Ferrari. I'd reinvest that money right back into the fucking business. I'd be fucking hiring staff. We'll produce even more content. I'm doing 1 stream a day. I'm doing 1 video a day. Let's get a whole team of staff by me. Let's produce 10 videos a day. Let's fucking do this. That's what I want to do. I want to try my absolute best to try and fucking shift the conversation. Actually shift the conversation and try and make a difference and fight in the battle, the marketplace of ideas. That's what I'm doing this for. I'm not doing this for money. Dude, if I wanted to make money, you'd be a fucking OnlyFans model. Not saying I'd be successful in that field. But I'm just saying, if you wanted to make money, it's not in political streaming to fucking 30 people live at night. But I'm fucking doing it, right? I've been streaming every day for 43 days in a row to 30 people watching. I'm not making any money from doing this. I'm doing this because I fucking got the fire within my heart. I'm trying so hard. Drew, seriously, contact Sons of Liberty with Big Sarge. Okay, I am the staff member. Thank you, Tom Martin. 25 is not just young, it is extremely young. And if you ever plan on getting into politics again, you're practically a toddler. Yeah, dude, listen, when I'm like, maybe when I'm 50 or something like that, but I want to try build up my own business, my own media empire. Then we can think about politics. Hell yeah, we're going to be homeless with this one. Yes, guys, come on. Donate to me so much money that you go homeless. That's what we need. You dismiss the marketplace when you slander Nazi patriots who actually dig. What the fuck, dude? Dude, you disrespect the Nazi guys, National Social Network. They actually slander their ancestors who fought for the Anzacs because they're on the same side as the Axis who were killing the Anzacs in World War II. I bet Hassan treats his workers and producers like shit. Amen. Amen. I will always be pro-worker, even in the Drew Pavlu media business.
Welcome back to the Hasanabi channel.
Can you guys feel the passion within me? It's burning. I feel it in my fucking veins. We're going to build the Drew Pavlu show to 1,000 people watching every single time. And then next step will be 10,000. And the next step will be 100,000. And we will fucking overthrow the Chinese Communist Party and the Russian dictatorship and the Iranian government. And we will overthrow all the most evil people in the world. And God will be on our side. They will be guarding our stream against the fascists and the communists and the Nazis. Believe in the passion. Believe in the fucking power. Goddamn, Drew, you're extremely passionate. The passion burns within me, my friends. The passion burns within me. Look, I'm just sitting here, one bloke at 10:30 a.m. at night, 10:30 p.m. at night, just screaming. The Turkish blood rages, as Vietran says. Absolutely, dude. You don't get to decide that our Anglo ancestors were lied to about Bolshevism. That's so retarded, dude. Wow, that's what his voice sounds like, Lamayo. I've never actually listened to his Disbellin. Lol, congrats your energy with fucking Hassan. God is on our side. God is on our sides. Can your roommates hear you? Yes, they can. But my roommates, we have an arrangement. They know that I stream every day in the living room. They're not mad about it. They have to accept it. The flames of Olympus burn within us. We're going to get to the Drew Pavlu show will become the greatest show in the fucking history of humanity. I promise everybody right now, watching right now, we're going to be the next Piers Morgan. We're going to be the next fucking anybody. Not Hassan Piker. We're going to fucking destroy Hassan Piker. The heart of Africa beats within Drew. And so true. And we all come out of Africa at the end of the day. Imagine not invoking Kratos as a Greek. Spartan rage at your fingertips. So true. Kratos lives within us. The Greek warriors of Sparta live within us. And we're going to use that energy. And I'm going to actually, guys, I'm not even kidding. This is like, you asked me what my ultimate plan is. First step is to make $1 million a year through the Drew Pavlu show. That's just step one. Once I start making money, you know what the next step is? We raise a fucking army. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not even talking about an online YouTube army. I'm not even talking about like an online fan base. I'm saying, no, we're actually going to hire a mercenary army. And I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Alexander the fucking Great. And we're going to go to like fucking Pakistan. And I'm going to literally follow in the footsteps of my Greco-Buddhist ancestors. And we're going to march. We're going to march fucking right on Tibet. And we're going to liberate Tibet from the Chinese Communist Party. That's fucking step two. Step 1 is making $1 million a year through the Drew Pavlou show. Step 2 is we raise a fucking army and we literally go and liberate Tibet. And we bring the Dalai Lama right back to the Potala Palace, right back to the Potala Palace in Lhasa. And so many beautiful things will happen as a result of that. Goddamn, Drew, if you were Italian, you'd be Caesar in a Roman Empire. So factually true. But listen, guys, I'm literally not even joking, right? Hasan Piker makes millions of dollars a year through streaming. And what does he do with the money? He buys a fucking cringe apartment in the fucking Hollywood Hills. He buys a fucking gay Porsche. That's not what I'm doing. When I start making millions of dollars through this show, we're putting that money into a fucking army. And we're going to literally march on Tibet. We're going to march through the Himalayas. I'm literally going to do what Alexander the Great did not do. He got stopped. His army refused to march on. His army refused to march on. They hit the Indus River and they just said, no, we're not going anymore. No, our army's going to keep going. We're going to free Tibet. That's the next step. We're going to literally go and liberate Tibet. And I'll work with the Indian government. I'll work with the Australian government. We'll work with anybody, right? We're going to liberate Tibet. Andrew says, then can we retake the Holy Land? I'll think about that. Thank you. But we're literally going to march through the Himalayas. Maybe I'll work with BAP. I don't know. I actually disavow BAP. I don't even agree with what he's saying. But you know what? Maybe we'll work with BAP. We'll literally go and march on Tibet. We'll literally go and liberate Tibet. I honestly think like the Dharma, the cosmic Dharma will be so beautiful once we actually go and liberate Tibet. The cosmic Dharma, like what that will achieve for humanity in terms of karma and Dharma, I think it would just be so beautiful. So honestly, guys, the first step is we get to 50 live viewers a show. That's the first step. The second step is we keep building. We get to 1,000. We get to 10,000 live viewers. The next step is we start making money from the show. We build up. We have a media team. They help me produce more content. Those are the first steps. Do you think I'd end at Hasan Piker just fucking doing, gay sit-ups all day and playing basketball and just filming myself? Like, he literally posts on his Instagram stories just photos, like close-up photos of his fucking nipple. Do you think I'm going to do that? No, guys, no. When I start making money through the Drew Pavlou show, we're going to literally start building the foundations of a future army that will go and liberate Tibet. Like a literal fucking military army. We're going to have a beautiful thing. We're going to really help the Dharma of the universe. Hasan gets rich off Trump fucking up the world. So true. Climb Mount Everest. I've thought about that because at the top of Mount Everest, the summit, half is Nepal and half is China. So that would be my only way to get into China. So I think we get to the top of Mount Everest and then we march down it with like fucking elephants. I want to be like Hannibal. We're going to have a fucking army of elephants, Tibetan spiritual warriors. We'll have Indian warriors. We'll have Greek warriors. I'll raise half the population of Cyprus and Greece for this army. And we're literally going to go and just free and liberate Tibet. You think it's funny? You think this is a joke? I'm not even kidding. We're literally going to go and liberate Tibet. That's literally that's the end goal of the Drew Pavlou show. The first step is we get to 50 live viewers. Then after that, it's a slow process, but eventually we literally get to the actual physical geopolitical reality of liberating Tibet from the foul, undead, carrion clutches of the Chinese Communist Party, the red communist bandits in Peking. Go back to watching Lawrence of Arabia. He only needs one more victory before they join. Yes. The world needs more passion and vision like this. Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you. You should consider, guys, if you're watching on the YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. We've got 35 people watching live right now. If everyone subscribed $5 a month, like that's the first step. That's the first step. I've got to get to the point where we start making money through the show. Then eventually, when I start making enough money, I can hire an assistant, somebody help me create and produce more content. The ball starts rolling. We start building the show. We start having thousands of viewers. Eventually, we literally go and physically take Tibet and liberate it, and we bring the Dalai Lama back to his home in the Potala Palace, and we literally say to the Tibetans, you are free now. You are free. Here are a bunch of nuclear weapons, independent, nuclear-armed, free Tibet. That's what we're going to have. Make some sort of centralized community when you're a bit bigger, a Reddit or Discord or something. Discord would be good for debates. I do have a Discord, actually, guys. I do have a Discord. I'll send you the link. I'm going to post the link in the comment. That's the link to the YouTube. That's the link to the Discord, guys. Andrew Pavlou supports genocide. I don't know who you're talking about because I'm not Andrew. I'm Drew. Matter. Make Australia Drew again. So true, easy. A mate of mine rode a motorcycle to the Himalayan mountains. He didn't like the Chinese control. We're going to actually free the Himalayan mountains from the foul, undead clutches of the dead atheist Chinese Communist Party, the Red Bandit regime in Peking. And we're going to bring the Tibetan Buddhists back into the heart of Tibet, and the corresponding Dharma that will flow through the universe will liberate all of humanity. That's literally the end goal of the Drew Pavlis show. You can laugh all you want. You can say, oh, Drew's just a funny shit poster. Oh, Drew just wants to make money on as a media figure. I'm literally saying within the next 50 years, we're going to physically liberate Tibet. That's the end goal. That's the end goal of the Drew Pavlis show. I'll join when you're bigger. In the meantime, that server's going to be brigaded with a whole lot of illegal content. Nah, dude, it's okay. We've got about 350 people, and we've got a couple mods as well. Viet Tran is a mod, I think. We keep it pretty safe. We keep it pretty safe. The CCP shall know the Tibetan Book of the Dead. So factually true. The CCP shall know the Tibetan Book of the Dead. We will show it to them. We will bring the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and we will bring it personally to the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. And I'll literally place it in the hands of Xi Jinping and the dead disgusting figures of the Chinese Communist Party in their leadership. I'll bring it to the gates of Zhongnan Hai, the old imperial summer palace that Xi Jinping is ensconced in like some disgusting emperor. I will give him the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and I'll say the Tibetan people are free now. What will you do about it? What will you do about it, Xi? We freed the Tibetan people. We've given them nuclear weapons. What will you do about it? That's it. That's what we're talking about. I just joined your Discord server, Drew. No more little red book cringe. My end goal is by installing the Dalai Lama in the Potala Palace and improving the global flow of Dharma as a result, we will see the Chinese Communist Party overthrown by the Chinese people, and a beautiful democracy will take place in China. And the whole world will be so much better off as a result. The whole world, and everybody will know the beautiful flow and taste of freedom. Oh, I actually feel tired how passionate I am about this mission, but I'm telling you guys what I believe in. This is not just a normal political show. This is not just Drew streaming. I'm not just Pisco, dude. I'm not just Loner Box. I like them. No shame on them. I'm not Destiny either. I'm not Hassan. I'm not a guy who's just in this to debate people. I'm not a guy in this I'm not like Hassan Pike. I'm not just trying to get a mansion. I'm telling you right now, the end goal of this show, the end goal of my YouTube career is we are physically liberating Tibet in real life with real soldiers, real Tibetan Buddhist Greek warrior soldiers. That's the end goal of the show. That's the end goal of the show. It's certainly not having a house in the Hollywood Hills like Hassan Piker. No. The end goal of the Drew Pavlis show is we will physically be standing in Lhasa in a free and independent nuclear-armed Tibet. That's the end goal of my entire political career. Drew is sundowning and talking about Tibet again. No, I was having a fun, exciting rant. Name the Drew Pavlis show, Serious Danger with Drew Pavlis. Expropriate the Bollard podcast name. So factually true. The loyal silver shields of Dalai Lama. We're going to do this, guys. I swear it's going to happen. It's going to fucking happen. Who else feels the fucking passion? My mum beat me up for trying to steal her credit card to make a super chat, but I will try again tomorrow. Do you have any advice for me on resilience and persistence through adversity? Think about it this way. If the Dalai Lama is still going all this time later, after 70 years, the Chinese Communist Party kicking him out of his homeland, if he's still going, you can keep going, my friend. We can all keep going. You'd have to shave your head, Drew. Danger close with Drew Pavlis. Facts. No, it's actually so true. Guys, you know what? I'm actually going to bring up ChatGPT and we're going to create some imagery of the free and independent Tibet. I'm going to do this. It's going to be fun. Hang on. The Dalai Lama Azov Battalion. That is literally the end goal. That's the end goal. The Dalai Lama Azov Battalion. Can you please create an image of the Dalai Lama Azov Battalion? I'm literally asking ChatGPT right now. Wait, didn't bro have the ability to respawn? Yeah, he's going to respawn. He reincarnates every life cycle. Good on him. Based. I wish I had that ability. You know what? I was at Tiananmen. A lot of my Tibetan Buddhist friends literally told me that. They said, Drew, you were at Tiananmen. Guys, you know how lucky this coincidence is? I was born June 4, 1999, exactly 10 years to the day of Tiananmen. That's why my Tibetan Buddhist friends said to me, Drew, you were at Tiananmen. Who am I to tell them, no, that's not true? I think they're right. I think they're right, honestly. I'm a Christian, but you know what? There's a lot of interesting ancient wisdom in the Tibetan Buddhist faith that's very, actually, and I think it's compatible with Christianity as well, because I still believe in Jesus Christ, of course. Wouldn't that be an historic moment? Absolutely. You should also set up an Obsidian for your research. What's an Obsidian? What are you talking about? Oh, Obsidian AI. Okay, maybe I will. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna put my ChatGPT on the screen. I love ChatGPT. It's fun, guys. It's fun. Honestly, this is a really fun stream because I've just been ranting, but I actually am having so much fun. I'm not even kidding. Please generate it. Please generate it. Please generate it. Guys, maybe we have to crack ChatGPT because they're not generating it. That looks so goated. Holy shit. Oh my God, dude. But remember, he is a peaceful figure. He is ultimately a figure of non-violence. But we're talking about self-defense here. We're talking about self-defense. You're the resurrected tank man. Thank you, sir. Having a break at the gym. Drew, you still gym? You should stream your gym. Also, heresy to admire other religions. The Holy Roman Empire rebukes you. Holy shit, dude. This is kind of crazy. Oh, holy shit. Honestly, goated. That's so cool. That is the coolest image I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even kidding. That's the coolest photo I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are you going to do? That's fucking cool. I know, no disrespect to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. No disrespect to him because I know he's a figure of non-violence and peace. But that is the coolest photo I've ever seen in my entire life. What do you want me to say, guys? It's a fucking cool photo. That is honestly so cool. Can you imagine Drew Pavlou leading an independent Greco-Buddhist army into the Himalayas to free and liberate Tibet? Bro got the -1 million coming in it. No, please do an image. Oh, holy shit. This is actually so based. It is actually creating. I'm going to put that on my Twitter. This is such a good story. Holy shit. Honestly, ChatGPT is good. Burst out laughing. What is your stance on Azov? Please explain clearly and concisely. I stand with anybody defending the beautiful and proud nation of Ukraine. I'm against neo-Nazism. I'm against Bandera. But Azov has been reconstituted. They don't have the horrible past problems that they had. Drew Pavlou and the Greco-Buddhist Liberation Army of Tibet. This is the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life, guys. Hang on. No, dude, I love it. I'm saying it's fucking cool. I'm literally saying it's fucking cool. Guys, read this. Drew Pavlou and the Greco-Buddhist Liberation Army of Tibet. In a world teetering between parody and prophecy, Drew Pavlou, Queensland firebrand, anti-authoritarian dissident, and accidental folk hero, emerges as the unlikely general of a ragtag, idealistic force, the Greco-Buddhist Liberation Army. A phalanx of Socratic warriors and saffron-robed anarchists. They march not with tanks, but with megaphones, philosophy readers, and solidarity banners, chanting slogans like truth against tyranny and free Tibet, free the mind. Clad in a hybrid uniform of hoplite armor and monastic robes, Pavlou addresses his troops from a mountaintop near the Indian border. This is the coolest shit in fucking history, guys. Sorry, you want me to disavow what ChatGPT's come up with here? It's fucking goated. Behind him flutters a stitched flag, half Greek cross, half Dhamma cut. That is so fucking cool. While the winds howl like the voice of Heraclitus reborn. He quotes both Pericles and the Dalai Lama in the same breath, proclaiming, "We fight not to conquer, but to liberate, for the soul of a nation in prison and for every human conscious ground under imperial boot." This is so unbelievably fucking goated. His army is composed of Tibetan monks, Uyghur exiles, student activists, and stray anarchists from Melbourne, all united by a shared dream. An independent Tibet free from surveillance, state atheism, and cultural erasure. Drones buzz overhead, not weapons, but live streaming cameras, broadcasting every speech to Substack, Twitter, and TikTok. Genius. Beijing denounces him as a clown, a provocateur, a Western stooge. But among Tibetans in exile, his legend grows. The Athenian Lama, they call him. A man who quotes Aristotle one moment and memes Xi Jinping the next. As they cross into the Himalayas, Drew mutters, "I never thought I'd lead an army, let alone one with prayer wheels and Greek fire." That is so unbelievably fucking goated. That is so fucking cool, guys. The Drew Pavlou Greco-Buddhist Liberation Army of Tibet. That's what we've got to fucking do. Holy shit. That's so goated. I agree with Steve. A lot of the so-called Nazi stuff about Ukraine, it's literally Russian propaganda. Very sick people, guys. Very sick people. Very sick people. I love the Dalai Lama, dude. I fucking love the Dalai Lama. I love Tibet with all my soul and all my fucking heart. I love it. We're literally going to liberate it. It's going to be so unbelievably fucking beautiful. It's going to be so unbelievably fucking beautiful, guys. And we're all going to fucking live to see it. Imagine how fucking cool this is going to be. It's going to be so fucking unbelievably fucking goated. When I liberate Tibet with the Dalai Lama next to me, it's going to be unbelievably fucking goated. And you know what I will do straight after? I will return to farming like Cincinnatus. Because I'm not doing this for power. I'm doing this for the Dharma. So fucking goated, dude. So fucking goated. ChatGPT came up with this. This is the photo of me leading the Greco. That's so fucking goated. That's so unbelievably fucking goated. This is what you know what? Maybe I'm not the man to do this. Maybe my son will do this. Maybe I'm like the John the Baptist type figure, like preparing the way for my future son to do this. I'm not sure. Drew's reciting his fever dreams. This is undoubtedly the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. What am I supposed to do? Say that it's not cool? It's fucking unbelievably cool. This is so unbelievably fucking cool. So fucking cool. Maybe, I don't think it's my son. I don't think, look, I think it's not going to be me. I think it'll be my son. Kiev is 800 years older, yeah. Drew, me and my mum are watching. Can you please turn down the cursing? Okay, dude, sorry. Drew, have you ever thought of asking Denis Nikitin of the Russian volunteer called the first Ukrainian force to... No, look, that's not, I don't agree with that. I'm against Nazism. I'm against Nazism. I'm just saying I am against Nazism. Can you create an image of Drew Pavlu standing next to His Holiness the Dalai Lama as they review legions of soldiers in the cause of Dharma? An army led by Adu Percy that based Cypriot guest you had on Tibetan monks, Atticus. So true. This is what, yeah, honestly, I think. The Greco-Buddhist Liberation Army is literally the funniest, coolest shit I've ever heard of in my fucking life. I should write a book about that. Imagine how cool it'd be. Maybe I should make like a fucking rock album about that. So goated, guys. So unbelievably goated. I actually love life. Honestly, guys, I started this stream like depressed, and I'm fucking happy right now because I actually memed myself into fucking like high energy hysteria. I fucking like shit posted my way to like literally believing I'm gonna fucking like lead a beautiful army of liberation with the Dalai Lama. Oh, this is good. Okay, thank you, Trit. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna bring that up on the stream. Viet Tram was also doing it on his show. Hang on, guys. I'm going to bring that up. Guys, like, if you're ever feeling depressed, start, like, just meme yourself into fucking feeling happy. Literally just meme yourself into feeling, like, the fucking power of the liberation force of Tibet. Drew Pavlu. Thank you, Viet Tram. That's very cool. That's very cool. Factually based and goated. Isn't it funny that Adu's in my fucking Discord server? Fucking hate Adu, dude. How's that Drew Pavlu? Comrade Drew Pavlu. So true. Oh, dude, I actually can't fucking wait for the day where we liberate Tibet. It's going to be so fucking goated. Hang on, I need to ask ChatGPT to change this image of me. Are you banned from entering China, Drew? Yeah, no, I certainly cannot go. Have you considered you have bipolar disorder? That's actually not bipolar disorder, because bipolar disorder is like when you get manic over like weeks at a time. No, mine's different, dude. I just meme myself into feeling happy when I'm sad. This will definitely work, Drew. When the Ukraine war is over, the soldiers will travel with the Dalai Lama to Tibet. Beautiful. That's a beautiful thought. That's a beautiful thought, Steve. I fucking love that. I'm not even joking. This is actually so much fun. I'm actually having so much fun thinking about this. Imagine how fucking cool this would be. Like just as like yeah, honestly, just imagine how fucking cool this would be. It would undoubtedly be like one of the most goated things in fucking history. The Indians named their inaugural nuclear weapons test Smiling Buddha. A sovereign nuclear armed Tibet is inevitable. So powerful, dude. We so need a sovereign nuclear armed Tibet. Did the ChatGPT have to make me look so bad? I'm going to ask it to get a better photo of me, maybe. They made me look like Nick Fuentes. They made me look like I was Mexican. We're going to change the photo. Let me find another photo for the AGI to use. Can you use this? Please don't use the bad photos of me, AGI. The speed images are being generated reminds of the early aughts internet. One day, imagine when it can do this instantaneously. It's going to be pretty amazing. I love ChatGPT. It's so much fun. It's actually so much fun. It's not even slop, dude. It's not even slop because when I do it, it's not slop. It's fun. So, yeah, when we do it, when we use AI and have fun, we're actually being based and our souls are expansive and beautiful. When other people use AGI, it's slop. That's actually just factually true. Like think of it this way, guys. When other people do it, they're cringe. When we do it, it's based. 5 liters of water to make a single brain rot AIP. Is that actually how much it takes? Do you think like the Australian government's going to send somebody to talk to me about this crazy stream I just did where I was talking about raising an army to march on Tibet? Like, come on, guys. Like, we're having some fun here. Don't fucking ruin our vibe. Okay, that's cooler. That's fucking cooler. I'm liking that. Okay, that does make it. Okay, that does make me look goater. That looks cooler. That looks cooler. Fucking awesome, guys. This is so unbelievably fucking cool. I love life. I fucking love life. Life is so fun. How could anyone ever be depressed? I was depressed when I started this stream, but then I just started thinking about like liberating Tibet alongside a beautiful Tibetan Greek army. And now I'm like now I'm not fucking depressed at all. I'm so fucking happy. Look how cool that is. Holy fuck. That's goated. That's fucking goated. That's the Drew Dalai Lama Alliance. Fucking cool as hell. That's so fucking goated. I'm so happy, guys. Bruh, you are not that slim. Come on, don't black pill me here. Don't black pill me here. Drew, will you have Charlotte Walker on? Is Charlotte Walker the one who just won the election? I'll have her on the show. I'll have anybody on the show. When I got broken up with by my ex-boyfriend, I used ChatGPT to give me pep talks from Cersei Lannister, Barack Obama, and Dumbledore, amongst others. Actually, fucking good idea. Honestly, I'm going to use ChatGPT to fucking give me a pep talk. I'm depressed right now. Well, we're not going to be depressed anymore because we're imagining ourselves conquering Tibet. When other people call us cringe, it's really simple. We just imagine ourselves liberating Tibet alongside a beautiful Greco-Buddhist army. And I'm going to use cooler photos of myself from a couple of years ago when I was slimmer. What's anybody going to do about it? Fucking try me. Wow. Is it a crime? No, it's not a crime. I'm going to fucking do it. I reckon this was probably when I looked the most coolest. So I'm going to use these photos for the AGI. You need to put on an Azov uniform, Drew. So true. Thank you, Steve. Very interesting. Drew reacts to AI-generated images like my boomer parents who get excited because they think it's real. Yup. Any problems with that? Get it to give you a pep talk by LBJ. Okay, I actually will fucking goat it. I will. Give Drew Pavlu a pep talk from LBJ. Imagine Drew is feeling sad. Is feeling sad and feels like giving up. This is fun. I fucking love it. Oh, why is it doing that? That's a different artwork. What the fuck? It's kind of wholesome. I've got a wholesome personality, actually. Greco-Bactrian kingdoms were such a surprising discovery for me, man. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love learning about that. It's so interesting. It's not creating the right image for me. I'm not asking for that. It's not creating the right image. What the fuck? Okay. Drew, that would actually be a good stream segment. Get the ChatGPT app where it speaks to you and debate it propaganda. Get it to write taglines for this glorious goal of yours. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this idea of the Tibetan march, the long march towards Tibet. Okay. Please imagine this guy standing next to the Dalai Lama. They are reviewing a 1 million man army of Greco-Buddhist soldiers of Dharma. They are on the cusp of a beautiful free Tibet and make it Tibetan Buddhist artwork. I love ChatGPT. It's fun. Drew, when you don't have a guest, you could do like one-on-one chats with your Discord, like 10 minutes with Drew or something for like $5, $10. Actually, good idea. Maybe I actually will do that. It's a good idea. Like $5 super chat and I'll bring you onto the call. I'll do that. That's cool. But I hope the send down polar bears that were killed to power it were worth it. You can already speak to ChatGPT. Click the bottom right. Lomeo, Drew is really gooning to AI. Tibetan nuclear forces. It's so based. It's so based. It's going to happen. It's going to fucking happen. I honestly think there'd be no nation in the world that would be more beautiful to have nuclear weapons than Tibet. And I think it's because they would be the true custodians of this as the keepers of the Dharma. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm so excited. Let's watch some thought-provoking videos with your commentary. I know it was a mistake, but that last pick of just the Dalai Lama goes hard. It was go very hard. Hello, Vietran sending me another one on Discord. Dude, that's mean. I'm not even going to bring that on the call. You made me look so fat. Fuck you. I don't know. I'm not happy with the AI. It's making me look too woggy. I'm going to ask it to recalibrate. Let's get a better photo of Drew. I'm the one directing this here, so I'm going to ask it to make it better. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. We're going to make it better. Okay, this is a cooler photo. I do not like that photo of me. Make the one on the left like this, please. The more you interact with your community, more likely you are to spread. Yeah, no, I'll literally do that thing where like $5 and I'll like literally bring you on the show. Tendrick Nuke versus Tactical Nuke, animated. Tibetan nuclear forces on DARMCON 1. The current Yuga must end nuclear. That's a crazy comment. Genius. DARMCON 1. Sorry, bro. You are beautiful. Drew, what do you think of Elizabeth Warren? It'll depend on what she thinks about Tibet. AI stuff will get cringe and overdone until it gets really good and indistinguishable from human art. Ah, the beautiful Dharma. The beautiful Dharma. Did you guys trust the plan? I told you to trust the plan. And today's been a great stream. It's honestly been a great stream. We trusted the plan together. And look how good the stream's been. I think it's been a good stream. It's almost midnight. I might be calling it a day soon. I do want to try get this this image done. The AI physically can't imagine you not as a soy jack brutal. Fucked up. Yeah, maybe we'll end it with a GeoGuessr game. Okay, let's see. Why is it not make? It doesn't look like me. I'm just upset. It just doesn't look like me. I don't know. It just doesn't look like me, guys. It just doesn't look like me. It's a really cool. Like the concept is fucking goated, but I want it to look more like me if we can. That's so cool though. That is cool. That is cool. I'm gonna make it one last alteration. Make hair more lesbian. Greek Penny Wong prompt. I'll say I actually clap you for that. That's a funny comment. That's actually a funny comment. I like that. When you met the Buddha, was he funny or does he not go out of his way to make jokes? He's a very funny guy. He's got a beautiful sense of humor. He's a goated guy. Guys, do you reckon all the soy jack memes making me fat made the ChatGPT kill me? This is so fucking sad. Accurately depict. Damn, come on. The Greek Penny Wong lesbian. I love that. I love that. ChatGPT, please make me look more lesbian. I fucking love it. Goated. Why do people call me that? Why do people say that? I don't look lesbian at all. Why do people say that to me? Guys, why do people say that to me? It's fucking annoying. I don't like it. I'm not a lesbian. Actually, I do agree with Silvio Berlusconi when Berlusconi said everybody has a little bit of gay in them, and I investigated my gay side and it was lesbian. That was a hard line. That was a hard line, right? But I don't like this. I don't like this idea that Drew's a lesbian. Should end your stream with quick questions from Drew. We asked you, got like 3 words or less to answer, however many questions in 1 minute or so, just an idea. You do look a bit like that lesbian comedian. Fuck you, dude. I don't look like a lesbian at all. Come on. Come on, guys. This is the Drew Pavlin show. You've got to be more respectful to me. Bro, you are Greek. Yeah, but I don't look lesbian at all. What's this? That's a fucked up idea. That's a fucked up idea. I actually disavow that idea so harshly. When's this? This is slow, dude. Drew is not lesbian at all. He looks like a straight woman. Very funny, dude. Very funny. I don't look like that at all. I'm very upset with this idea. I look cool. I look cool. Oh, okay. This is a lot better. We're getting on a better track here. We're getting on a better track. Hang on. Let's see this. Do you reckon that looks like me? It does look very woggy. That's okay. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. I'm happy with that. I'm going to post this up. That's beautiful artwork. Beautiful artwork. Look up Bill Burr and Leah Delaria. You don't look like it, but you could do a great. Oh, dude. Okay, Leah Delaria. I'm looking at. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. I'm so upset. I'm literally going to end the stream. This is fucked up. Chat just said I looked like this. Hang on. I'm going to bring it up. Chat just said I look like this. What the fuck, dudes? What the fuck's going on? I'm ending the stream. That's fucked. That's fucked, dude. I do not look like that at all. Chat just said I look like this. Fuck you guys. I don't find it fucking funny. I don't find it fucking funny. Stream's over, guys. Stream's over. It's fucked up. It's just fucked up. Chat said I look like this. Stream over. Stream over. It's fucked up. You people are fucking sick. You people are fucking sick. It's fucked up. It's not even funny. It's not even fucking funny. Not even fucking funny. Honestly, fuck you guys. Fucking hell. There's glass everywhere now. Fuck. Fuck me dead. Fuck. It's over. It's fucking over. Fuck, there's glass everywhere now. Fuck me. Fuck. Fucking hell. There's glass everywhere. Fuck. Fucking hell. Fuck. It's not even funny, guys. It's not even fucking funny. Glass everywhere. Fuck me dead. Hang on, I gotta clean it up. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Look at the glass. Fucking hell. Fuck. Fuck. I'm Greek. The Greeks smash plates, you see. I smashed the plate because it's fucking Greek nature. You said I look like this. It's fucked up, guys. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's fucked up. This is sick. It's fucking sick. I've got to fucking clean the... fucking clean the glass now. Fucking hell. Why'd the chat make me do that shit? Fucking hell, chat. Why'd chat fucking make me do that? I was in a good mood. I was in a fucking good mood. And you think this is fucking funny? Fuck me dead. It's not my fault. I was actually fucking so happy, and then Pickles LeBlanc comes in and it starts calling me starts saying I look like this lady. Chat's sick. Chat's fucking sick, dudes. Fucking hell. Gotta clean the glass now. Fuck me. Fuck. 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 Fucking hell, look at this. It's fucking everywhere. Fuck, I didn't think it was gonna fucking smash like that. It's like a fucking IKEA glass. I thought it was fucking plastic. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, chat. Fucking hell. I'll be honest, I thought it was a fucking plastic. I thought it was a fucking plastic glass. I thought it from fucking... Fucking hell, guys. That's it, guys. That's the end of the stream today. That's the end of the stream today. Thanks for fucking watching. It was going good until everybody had to compare me to that lady. It's fucked up, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Look, I've got to fucking clean this shit up now. Is it a tiled floor, Drew? It's a tiled floor. Now get a dustpan and a broom and clean it up. Put it on a made effort. No, fuck you guys. That's it, guys. The chat's... It's over. It's over. Chat wins. Chat wins. You wanted to get a reaction out of me? It's not even funny, guys. It's not even fucking funny. So fucking pissed. Not even fucking funny. Stream's over, guys. Stream's over. See you tomorrow. See you guys. See you tomorrow. It's fucking... Stream's over. Stream's over. See you tomorrow. It's fucked up, guys.